Yo, what's up? How's it going, everyone? We have a Warcraft Direct here today, so we're gonna watch it. Sorry, I said that weird. Dude, I want to show you guys something funny. I'm not flaming, it's just funny. This is my guild member. In fact, if anything, I'm bragging. But also I'm flaming. But also I'm bragging, mainly. Yeah, so this AUG is in my guild, right? Number 1 all-star for AUG. And I was looking at the logs for AUG, because I was like, oh, that's cool. Good job, Razum. And then I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh, well, how many people are playing AUG on the last two? And I look, and this was a fucking 0 parse on the last fight, but he's still number 1 all-stars. What? Bro has a 0 and he's number 1 all-stars. That's actually fucking insane. It's incredible. What a tier. What a class. I love that. So you can just be the worst parse on the boss and still get all-stars. Never give up your dreams, chat. Never give up your dreams. Razum's number 1 in my heart, though. But yeah, that was... Holy fuck. I've never seen that before. But yeah, we're going to watch this Warcraft Direct here in just a moment. Let me get it pulled up here. Nice Mountain Dew stack, yep. Got plenty of dew. Mini dew, mini dew. Okay, we'll just pre-adjust the sound here. They got no music playing? What the fuck? But yeah, we're gonna be watching this Warcraft Direct and seeing what sort of new stuff they got for me. Dude, I had like a fucking... I had so much sadness last night. Last night I was looking at logs after I'd done the raid, trying to figure out where things went wrong as Frost, because on one of the fights I did pretty poorly and I felt like I did well, and I was like, man, this is just weird. Like, I did everything right. I'm like looking at my cast sequences. I'm like, you know, I did all my cooldowns right. I did these castings. Like, I could always do little things better, but it's not like that big. It was like a blue parse, but still, I'm like, you know, this doesn't quite match what I expect for myself. So I'm like looking into it. I'm like, where's the problem, right? And then I was like, oh, well, maybe it's just procs. So I look into the procs thing because I'm like, you know, I want to explore this just to see like how many procs I get on the fight. And then I look, and this is what I fucking see. Here's me on the left. I get 23 frozen orbs. The parse that was number 1 has double that. Like, what? Why the fuck is this class like this? It's so shit. In order to parse this Frost, you just need a lot of orbs. You just need, like, orbs constantly. I was looking at this log, and I'm like, how the fuck is he getting so many orbs? It's just RNG. He's literally orbing every other global. Like, every other global, he gets a fucking orb. And I felt like I was lucky at 23. Apparently, I'm not lucky, actually. I did the math. I'm actually very unlucky. Most people average about 30. But 42? Dude, there's a fucking 10-second window where he literally casted orb every other global. And then you get more orbs, so you get more splinters. The more splinters means you get more orbs. So yeah, it's a snowball effect. It's just, you know, once you start getting the orbs, it's like orb, and it just keeps building, and you're just like orb. And it's like, dude, why is this class like this? This is so shit. This is so dog shit. I fucking hate Frost. I hate it. It's good most of the time. Like, I actually don't mind it most of the time. But, like, the fact that if you want to do well in raid, it just really comes down to how many times did you proc your orb? And also, are you playing correctly? Because that's, like, a baseline, you know? Are you playing correctly? How many orbs did you get, right? That's, like, what it comes down to. It's just, and if it's not orbs, it's like brain freeze. But brain freeze honestly isn't even that egregious. Like, I think the orbs thing is way worse because of the snowballing effect. Also, they allow you to be fully mobile because you can just ice lance right once you orb. So, yeah, dude, I am actually so annoyed with the current state of Mage. And like, you know, if it was just RNG and I just like, you know, oh, it's bad RNG. Okay, well, my damage is worse, but like my playstyle isn't impacted. It's like playstyle is fine. I would be okay with this. I'm okay with my damage just looking low, but like you feel it distinctly as Frost when you have bad RNG. Like you feel it so bad because you're just casting Frostbolt, 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 Frostbolt. You have a Glacial Spike ready. You can't use it. You don't have a Flurry. Frozen Orb not resetting. Frostbolt, Frostbolt. And it's just like, it's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Like, it's such bad design. What the fuck? How did we go from Dragonflight Frost to this? How? What the fuck went wrong? That's insane. Like, Dragonflight Frost actually felt pretty good. And now we're back to full-on fucking Gamba. And it's not even Gamba in a fun way like Tempest Shaman is, right? Where it's like, oh, cool, I get to spend a couple more, but it's like my rotation isn't like impacted too much. No. It's Gamba in the worst way. It's Gamba where if you fail, there's a negative snowball effect, and it actually makes your playstyle feel like shit. And then this Arcane, yeah, it's clear casting. Do I get clear casting or not? No clear casting? Okay, well, I guess my damage is going to be bad. And then Fire is actually solid. Like, Fire actually has none of these issues. It's not RNG, really, at all. It's one of the least RNG specs in the game. Obviously, you have hypothermia RNG, but that's, like, very minimal. Like, overall, in the big picture, Fire has extremely low RNG, right? And the playstyle is actually fun, and it's, like, a engaging rotation. It, like, keeps you on your toes, but it's actually fun to use. The problem is, it just doesn't do damage. It does no damage. So, basically, we're stuck with these two shitty specs. You can either play Bolt Slinger Frost or RNG Slinger Frost, as I'm going to call it from now on. Or you can play Aether Vision Arcane, which is just like, what the fuck did they do there? Why did they make Aether Vision that way? It is so shit. Or you can play Fire and do no damage. Because it's just, you know, it got nerfed for no reason. And it hasn't been buffed afterwards. They just left it bad for some reason. Don't really get that one. Yeah, it was better. Arcane was better. What's so weird about Arcane and like the timeline on the Arcane is that it was actually pretty good. Like, it was fun. It was enjoyable. It was strong. It had everything going for it that you'd want from a range spec. Interesting rotation, fun little quirks. Like, it just felt like fulfilling the play. And Blizzard's like, no. We made it good, but on accident. So let's fix that. Let's fix that by making it less fun. Because we did not mean for it to be fun. Oh, you guys are having fun? Sorry, we didn't want that. That wasn't the plan. You have to suffer. That's the plan, is you have to suffer. So here's Aether Vision instead. And I have yet to find anyone who actually prefers Aether Vision. Like, in theory, it seemed like it would be better because you get more brushes, but like in practice, it just feels so fucking weird to play. It doesn't feel good at all. Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed with the current state of Mage. And I think the worst part is it's really the balance. Because If fire was balanced, we would have an out. If Frostfire was balanced, we would have an out. But because the balance is so bad, especially when it comes to like Frostfire, specifically, that one is just dog shit for some reason. And they just let it be dog shit the entire time. They don't ever fix it. They change things about it. They make it worse. Did you guys know it's actually worse now than it was before? Like the talent, the new like Frostfire little proc thing that they have instead of Living Bomb, it's actually worse now. Like, and they just keep nerfing it too. It's like, what? Like, no one is playing that shit. Why are you nerfing that? It's so weird. Yeah, the mage balance just sucks. And like, it's fucking depressing. We went from having, like, we got baited into this really awesome playstyle, and then they just, like, did a rug pull. And now we're stuck with these bad options. And, like, look at this shit. Fire Mage is, like, down there with fucking Windwalker, man. Arcane is down there, too. It's only Frost. Like, Arcane is middle of the pack. Honestly, the only reason why Arcane is middle of the pack here is because people are doing progression kills. Once you get done with a progression kill, Arcane is probably bad from that point on. In farm, Arcane is one of the worst specs. Why? Because all the windows that you set up for, there's too much, we have too much damage now, so there's like no funnel. Maybe you're moving less sooner, so there's no more execute. You know, everything that you do to optimize in farm makes Arcane worse. And just keeps getting worse every week. Arcane is, by the way, going to keep probably falling on this list as people get more and more damage buff. Because you can't line up your windows anymore whenever the fights are getting changed so much and you're getting so much more damage. It's just actively making fire worse and worse and worse and worse. And yeah, we all got baited into SF Arcane. It was actually fun. And now the rug pull happened. And now we're spell slinging Arcane. And it's just like, it's just worse. And even if it's good, the damage is still worse because the timings are all fucked. So like, it just feels kind of bad to play in general. And like, fire is just like not even an option, right? You're fucking bottom feeding. Look at this. This is actually a crazy stat. Look at the amount of people playing fire. This is the lowest I've ever seen it. So, Frost Mage and Arcane Mage have 45,000 mythic parses. So, in total, that's 90,000 parses of mages. Fire is 6,000. Is actually one of the least populated specs. The only specs that have less people playing them than fire right now are Outlaw and Celty. This spec is actually forgotten. And yet, people online will say fire is the favorite still. They'll still swear that up and down because of the past. But like, is it though? I don't know. I haven't seen proof of that this expansion yet. Look at this gap. Retribution, 97,000 parses. Fury, 64,000. Red is so popular. It's crazy. Spellslinger's just bad design. We're back to BFA Frozen Orb Frost, which they said they didn't like, except now it's RNG as well. Yeah, that's what's confusing. That's what's confusing about it all. Because we've been through this so many times, right? Frost has done this whole song and dance so many times. Like, Frost wasn't even like a real spec until after Kata, really. And there were a lot of different iterations of Frost that all had their own issues. Frost has been a very poorly designed spec for pretty much all of World of Warcraft's history, if you think about it. But there were times where it was good. Like, not just good in the terms of the damage it dealt, but also in its playstyle being fun and it being interesting to play. There were times where it was good. And it was because Blizzard realized that the RNG shit was just too much. Like, they needed to pull back from that. So they took steps to fix it. Right? But now we're making the same mistakes again. Somehow. And it's shifting back into where it's just a fucking Gamba spec, right? And it's even worse because it's the Gamba spec, but also if you gamble and you win, then you keep winning more and more and more. It's got the snowball effect. So, like, it's actually doubly bad because whenever you get a bad pull, you just have, like, no orbs. Like, you just have no orbs and you have no splinters. Splinters is what does all your damage. Orbs do infinite damage in AoE, so, like, if there's any sort of cleave, it's also about the Gamba, like, when you get the orbs, not just, like, if you get them. It's like when in the fight you got them. And the more splinters you get, the more orbs you get. So if you get orbs, you get more splinters. You get more splinters, you get more orbs. And it just keeps feeding back into itself over and over and over again. And it's like, it feels really fun whenever you have the good RNG, but then you remember how that felt, and then the next pull you don't have it, and it feels really fucking bad. It would be more fun if it felt like the things that you were doing to play it well mattered. But the thing is it doesn't really matter, because what matters at the bottom of the list is just how many orbs you got. Like, proper play is only a small piece of it. It's like, if I play like shit, but I get 1,000,000 orbs, it doesn't matter if I play like shit. I'm still going to do good damage, right? As long as I'm pressing orb. And that's just like kind of a shitty... It's kind of shitty design, and it kind of makes you feel bad to play it, right? Like, I don't even care that much about parsing. I just hate showing up to raid and looking like I'm doing bad damage, even though I'm pressing my buttons well. Because I just didn't fucking proc an orb. I did a Olgrax yesterday, where I did not proc an orb the entire intermission. The entire intermission, I did not proc a single orb. The only orbs I got were due to Coldest Snap. That was it. I did my Coldest Snap reset, and I got literally 0 orbs afterwards, and my orb actually lasted the full minute on its cooldown, which is something like you never see. Like, you never actually have the cooldown of orb be the next orb if you're, like, doing single target, right? Like, that just doesn't really happen. It's almost always, like, the orb resets at some point between that minute. But, nope, I spent the entire intermission just no orbs. All that fucking AoE. No orbs. I'm just sitting there fucking frostbolting in AoE. Very cool. I don't know, man. It's just really annoying. I hate the current state of Mage, honestly. I wish I could play Fire. Fire is actually good. In the sense that the rotation's fun and that it's interesting. It's not like pure Gamba. But the problem is, it just doesn't do damage. And Frostfire is dead, which means that half of Frost is dead and half of Fire is dead. So basically, you're stuck with Spellslinger Frost, or you're stuck with Sunfury Fire, which is in the trash, so you're not even stuck with it. You can't even play that. Or you're stuck with Arcane, which is just, as farm goes on, it just gets worse and worse, and it just feels worse with Aether Vision, too. It feels bad all around. How did they take the Mage design that we had at the start? It was so much more fun. Not Frost, specifically. Frost was dog shit, but, like, Arcane and Fire, like in beta and in at the start of this expansion. How did they go from that to what we have now? It's like, how? Like, what is your job if you're designing this? To make it worse? To make people not want to play it? Because, like, you had a pretty good setup, so you just moved away from that, moved in the opposite direction. It's fucking weird, dude. If everyone is saying that they enjoy the class and the spec, like, why are you changing it? Why are you making it your own version that just feels worse? I don't get it. Hello.
I know that feel, man.
Hello, hello.
Bonjour.
Hello.
What's up?
Buongiorno.
GM?
Oh, Rev, you have to lower it.
Alright,
Yeah. Anyways, that's my rant.
Rudy, how do you like that mythic transmitter?
Oh, what mythic transmitter?
yeah, it's really.
Oh, dude, that was so fucked up. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck
they need to buff
drop it
Fire.
and give it to Rudy, and then I realized
If they don't say that they're buffing fire in this direct, we're storming Stormwind.
Where's fucking leather boots?
The keep. We're storming the keep.
Okay. I gave myself one piece.
Hey, who got the back?
Who's with me?
He did.
Oh. Bad.
Thanks.
Spellslinger fire. They need to make. I mean, Frostfire fire is
feel
just
so
not a
bad
thing
for
at
you,
all.
but-
It's just like what the fuck.
Ah, God.
Why is Frostfire so bad, dude? I was experimenting with Frostfire last night because I was like on this insane copium. I was like, maybe I can make Frostfire Frost work so I can be free of this fucking Splinter RNG. Maybe I can just like make it
Dude,
work.
that gilded
Is there
achievement, though,
anything
gonna
I can do
hit.
to make it work? Looked at the
Yeah.
Sims, was testing on the dummies. I was doing it all, trying to figure out if there was anything good about it I could like.
I do think they
make
should've made
work
the
for
achievement
raid.
off of 636, not 639.
And the meteor does no damage.
90 crest to craft one.
Nothing in
Yeah.
Frostfire does any damage at all.
Just kind of cringe.
Like at all. You play Frostfire and it's like nothing does damage. Like what the fuck? You expect your meteor to do damage because it's like, oh, that meteor, that's a good spell, right? That should do some damage.
One of those.
And I get to shatter it every
Yeah,
time.
the
Oh,
PC
fuck
build
yeah.
go.
Right? You're thinking like, oh, this is a great idea.
I was up until
And then you play it and you're like,
Sheesh.
how
You
is
said you were
this
gonna build it before
doing
raid, and I was like, oh.
so little damage? Like what the fuck is with meteor doing no damage?
sorry against that.
Meteor actually doesn't do damage. It is cosmetic.
Yeah,
Like
probably wise.
like one tick of Ray of Frost is more than a meteor hit.
Did it go smoothly though? I mean, 3 hours seems
What the
pretty
fuck?
smooth.
That's the
Seems
whole
like
thing
a
with Frostfire. It's like, oh, I get
pretty
fucking
expensive,
meteors and
right?
shit. Like that's cool.
Motherboards,
But
you-
none of it does
Yeah,
damage.
I had already like,
So what the fuck?
the CPU and the RAM and the cooler on the new motherboard though.
Oh,
Before.
Ah.
yeah.
So there were. A
Yeah, I was
couple
on that
hours
hard
of
copium, man. I was
troubleshooting.
trying to figure out something that would
Wait
be
a minute.
an escape from the slot machine.
What had happened?
But nope.
Well.
Live by the slot
last
machine, die by the
was
slot machine. All right, let's see.
It's a brand new CPU, right? And
Yeah,
probably wouldn't have supported it.
yeah.
And then it went in post.
How did
and-
I get aggro over the fucking enhanced?
Bro,
membership.
you don't want to know. I have Dragonflight keybinds for some reason.
Huh?
What was the problem, Neil?
RAM
What
Wait,
about
the
it?
RAM was bad.
not seated properly.
Hate that.
Yeah, those need a. It's always scary pushing those in. Feel like I'm gonna snap it. Dude, actually, what I'm always most scared about is the fucking PCIe.
Yeah, you're
on
watching
the,
Twitch on YouTube on Twitch.
graphics card.
On YouTube on Twitch.
Like that
Yeah.
shit.
There's a
feels
whole lot
like-
of weight behind it.
Yeah, it just feels like I could snap that bitch in half.
What's up, Go? I'm Ryan.
Yep.
With Fire, you cast 3 times more spells than any spec, but you hit 3 times less.
I got one of those fucking.
Yeah, you have like this. It's so
stands
funny.
for the
You have
40
on one
so
hand you've
it's
got
like-
Frost,
Yeah.
Spellslinger
It
Frost,
just has like a little
which is
fucking
fine.
support
It's probably the
key.
best of the current options,
holding
but
up.
it's just very gamba, and it has a huge impact on your gameplay. So it just feels really good or it feels really bad. It's like bipolar, right? And on the other side you've got Arcane,
Yeah.
which is like really really good if you're doing specific
Someone just
things,
honked at me
like you're
before the
doing
lights
progression,
turned
or you're doing the fight times that work, like the world first kills, that sort of stuff.
green.
But it's just like
Give up
old
on
and
stick
decrepit,
around
and
the
it just
factory
gets
car,
worse and
well,
worse every week. It's like an old clunker that like,
Honk if you see
you
this.
know,
Honk.
this car used to be a good car. It used to ride real smooth.
Wait, what did you
But
have
now the
before?
AC's
Yes,
out.
this was so
You know, you need to replace something in the engine. Like it's basically it's totaled, but it still runs. So like you're just gonna keep running until it
6 generations. out of
basically
date.
stops working.
Good,
Yep.
no worries.
And then you have Fire, which is like this fucking awesome, perfect.
Generations
It has
of
everything you want. It has fun rotation. It has interesting things about it that you can do and like ways that it would be good in the raid.
Wait, so what's the
there's
card
But
that came out? Or
it
is that
just,
not the
like,
card?
doesn't
Yeah, the chip.
work.
98
Like it
Overdose
just
3D.
doesn't start. Like you can't start it.
And it's blowing. It's blowing.
'Cause it just-
everything up?
It's just not like
It's
they didn't fix
the
it.
best
You know, it's like there's a part missing that they forgot to add to it.
I
What,
bought it the day.
It's like you find a perfect
Is it like
T-shirt.
tech? Or
and
is
it doesn't
like
fit.
Slightly better?
It's the
That's
same
basically
X3D
Fire.
tech that's been in the 58 and the 78, but
Oh,
it's just faster and newer.
So now you like
Proven
are
over
aware that
generations.
you have this perfect option that would be really, really great for you, but you just can't do it. And now you're stuck with the shit you
Yeah,
have to play
that's-
instead.
That's good.
If you care about your
Oh my
performance.
god, it's fake ring 1, I guess I'll off myself.
Yep.
Yep, fake rank 1. I have to write everybody a fucking. I have to write everybody a thank you letter in the fucking guild apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, guild general follow up post. Now it's your turn.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yellow.
blasting so hard so that I may also blast.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen a rank 1 all-stars with a 0. That's like an accomplishment.
Is it because nobody plays that spec on that boss? Maybe.
Maybe.
Also,
Yeah, just
I was-
subtract your points
honestly,
from that boss.
I did, and I'm still sending them all to Gapple.
He's not getting any points from that boss. He has a 0 on it.
No, perfect.
You're right.
I think I do get points. I think
Wait,
I get,
really?
Like, a baseline
Definitely
number of points,
does.
yeah.
What the
But I
fuck?
think it's like 75 or something low.
fucking
It's
pity points.
definitely really low. Yeah.
That's like participation points on that boss.
Yeah. But I mean, if you subtract 75, I'm still clearing everybody by 20. So.
All right, the direct is starting in 9 minutes.
What happened to Chair? Can you tell, huh? Now you're gonna be like fucking chopped there. Once I'm in, I'm fucking dispose of.
How's the volume? Is it too loud, too soft? We need to go up or down. What's the deal?
I mean, like, it's cliche, but it's such a dream come true of being able to create the things that brought me so much happiness over the years.
Until I landed here in Irvine and went into the Blizzard campus, I literally didn't believe it was happening. I went into my
Volume's good.
office and on the door sign against my door, it said Chris Metzen. So I just saw him going into the room one day and just.
Oh, we're glazing him up, huh?
It's so
Yeah,
strange
start the
coming
glazing.
into work and realizing, oh,
Glaze him up.
I work on this thing now. I get to contribute to the world in whatever way that I can, and then seeing it go live in game, whether that's a couple months afterwards or even up to a year after I finish the task, seeing people react to it it's amazing, honestly.
For me, playing with my friends is probably the best part of World of Warcraft. Like, a lot of the memories I have growing up were just things I did with my friends.
I really like the communities in our games, especially in World of Warcraft. I've made a lot of friends. Definitely some of my closest friends are people that I've met playing World of Warcraft. I've gone to a few different weddings of people that I met playing WoW.
WoW means a lot to me. I met my wife playing World of Warcraft, so it is a game that means an awful lot to me personally.
I met my wife through the game. She asked if we wanted to play arena together. We talked more than play, so I got to know her a little better. And many years later, we have a family together. And
If you can do arena
we're
with
still playing
someone
WoW.
and it like becomes a relationship,
I would say there's maybe a good 50 to 100 people that I've
I think you're probably
come
set.
across and
You're
stayed
set for
connected
anything.
with, in my personal life and in professional life, that we really strengthened our bond playing World of Warcraft together.
that's like playing League of Legends with someone and still wanting to talk to them. What we got here? That place is gone.
Working on Hearthstone and just in the Warcraft franchise and at Blizzard in general is something I've always dreamed about.
To work on this game that I've played and been a fan of for most of my
WoW
life,
too?
it's a dream come true. I think to work
That'd be
on
cool.
World of Warcraft was
Anything to get me away from the current design of
something I
Mage.
could have never imagined.
My job entails as a senior test analyst, being on the team, working on Warcraft Rumble. It's an incredible experience. And again, since I love the game anyways, I have the passion for it, right? So I love to just be a part of that whole experience.
I work in localization. I play on the Taiwanese realm, so I see firsthand players all over the world able to enjoy the game in the language that they are used to. It is a great feeling to see that.
Way back in the day, I was 12 years old, and somehow I ended up in a guild with a bunch of guys that were in their late 20s. They really enjoyed outdoor
classic
PvP, and even though I was a lower level, I would still join them from time to time, let them use me as bait for alliance players. My favorite memory is actually when I dueled my guild master on his ult. I managed to beat him, and then for the first time ever, I unmuted my mic, and with the most high-pitched, squeaky, prepubescent voice, I told him, "How does it feel getting beaten by a 12-year-old?"
We had what we called computer time. So like our parents would ration how much time we would have for using a computer, where we'd have like 2 hours on, I would have like 2 hours on a Monday, Ryan would have 2 hours on a Tuesday or something. So yeah, we would have to trade off in that sense. Some days
I just went to a friend's house.
Hours or...
Yeah, we used to sometimes save some of our allowance money to buy hours from each other to have more computer time.
My first game was Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos in the Warcraft universe. And then from there, I expanded beyond to the Frozen Throne. I have a lot of memories playing a lot of custom games. You know, a lot of those tower defense games that are super fun.
I was one of the main healers in our raid group. And I was home for the summer from college, and my parents had just gotten a puppy. And I was like, oh, my puppy's been really quiet. That's unusual. And I kind of lean over past my laptop, and she had gotten into one of my artist pens, and she just had ink everywhere. And me naturally being like, you know, worried because I thought one of the ink pens was toxic. I was like, oh my God, my puppy's gonna die. Did not explain further than that. Threw the laptop and wiped our entire raid. And that's one of my favorite stories of how my puppy killed 25 people in World of Warcraft.
I loved PvP, and I think I went on a 10-win streak once. I'm not that good, but I love it. And I think I went on a 10-win streak once in the arena, and I didn't even think about it. It just happened.
I used to fall asleep in my classic
it's pretty
raids.
awesome.
I still remember the first time I went to BlizzCon. It was the 2017.
I'd be raiding late at night where you past my
I was
bedtime.
really excited. First time getting to see all of these big announcements for all these different games live.
And I'd hear my dad start walking up the stairs. You know that sound of the first step? You know it's so well when you're a kid and you're listening for your parents. And I'd fucking close the laptop and pretend like I was asleep. And sometimes I would pretend a little bit too well. And I would literally just pass out. So my guild thought that I was like narcoleptic or something, because they didn't know I was a kid. I was way back in vanilla.
I've been mired in Azeroth since the RTS days, and I haven't left since. I've been playing World of Warcraft for about 15 years now, which is pretty wild to think about.
I have been playing the same character, human frost mage, for all 15 years.
Yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. Actually started like early alpha and beta.
I've been playing World of Warcraft, I guess, 21 years. I started playing when I was 5 years old. A lot of our systems and our code is, 20 plus years old. I've found files that were written before I was born.
I lived in San Diego at the time, and I heard that there was a midnight signing, and I got signatures from everybody who was there who worked.
He
on
just
the game
buffed
previously.
Mage?
And it's
If he did,
so good
he's the
connecting with
goat.
People who actually signed it for me. And,
He's the goat.
We get to share in like this experience of, like I was such a passionate fan, and you signed this, and now I get to work with you as a professional.
Whether you want to just chill out and be solo and enjoy the world, or you want to like get in deep with your guildmates and like raid as hard as you can.
I love
There's a
raiding as
little
hard as I
something
can.
for everyone, and there's space for everyone to have a really satisfying experience, no matter your playstyle.
The future of Hearthstone's looking very bright. There's always cool new cards coming out. We've got plenty of ways for both new and returning players to get into the game.
There is magic.
Oh, there's a new
and
card
I
game
think
I've been
that
playing
magic
called
will
Bazaar.
continue, for the next
It's been pretty fun.
30, 40, 50 years, and I'm excited for
If anyone knows what
what's to
game
come.
that is. All right, let's get it. They targeted all WoW mages? No, they didn't target me. They should, though. They should pay me. They should totally pay me.
Warcraft has always been.
But no, I this is free promotion for them.
My outlet.
I have such a deep love for everything inside Azeroth.
Oh, I didn't submit one of these, but
I'm gonna move on
I was thinking about it.
as if it was just any
Too busy.
other game,
That would have been cool to be in this,
and
though.
it wasn't.
I was a very introverted person, I was lonely, and then I accidentally stumbled upon World of Warcraft. I even ended up in a guild, and in the guild I even made some friends.
And we always come together to enjoy the moments that we create in the game, whether they're fun, competitive, or silly.
You sent me a whispering game going, my water just broke. And I said, oh my goodness, I guess we better go to hospital. And you said, nah, let's kill this dragon.
And we did.
Hearthstone changed my life.
I cannot picture my life without WoW.
Thank you, Warcraft,
You calling
for
Cap?
giving everything that you gave us so far. Here's to like 100 years more.
A 100
I
years.
want to say World of Warcraft saved my life. I really mean it.
All right, the glaze session is out of control. We are like 5 minutes into the video and the glazing is just immaculate. Let's see what else they got for us.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Warcraft 30th Anniversary Direct. I'm Holly Longdale, the executive producer for World of Warcraft. Alongside Hearthstone, Warcraft Rumble, and the Warcraft real-time strategy games, we are all honored to be here to celebrate some big milestones with you and talk about the future. Many of us began our Warcraft adventures as players before we became developers at Blizzard.
The canon.
No matter which game we work on, we all share a deep love for the Warcraft universe. Today, each of the Warcraft development teams will be sharing what's coming up. Some of it next year, some just a few weeks from now, and some will even be available today. So whether you've been traversing
Available
the plains
today?
of Azeroth with a view
Fire
from
buffs
above,
today? Did
or
they just say
chilling
that?
in the Hearthstone Tavern, sorting out your minis for your Rumble
Now, the
machine,
stuff that's
or
available today,
pursuing
it'll for sure be
Xal'atath
like a
in
Rumble thing or
Kel'Thuzar.
something.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Now, what better place to begin than with the games that started it all? Here's Brad Chan from the Warcraft RTS team.
Okay. RTS.
It's kind of funny how life ends up. I actually never thought about ever being a developer. When I was younger, I just wanted to play video games.
He's the whole team?
Back in 2007,
That's crazy.
I was at a regional qualifier playing a game called Warcraft 3. After I qualified for the tournament, someone came up to me, gave me his card, and was like, hey, we're looking for experienced RTS players to join our design team. Naturally,
Mitarasu,
I said,
welcome back.
I
Appreciate the
wasn't
Twitch Prime.
interested. I was going to go to the Nationals, win that, go to the Worlds, win that. Easy. Well, it was a good thing I kept that guy's card, because 16 years later, here I am, working on a game that remains so important to me and so many players around the world.
There's at least 20 of
Throughout
them.
my career, I've stuck to a few guiding principles. When something is broken, you fix it. When something is wrong, you make it right. And if things aren't good enough, you make them better. So without further ado, I'm here to announce patch 2.0 for Warcraft 3 Reforged.
What's up?
Available now, this patch overhauls the environments and lighting. And
Are you one of the
revamps
20
user
LD?
interface. In addition, we are up-resing all classic Warcraft 3 assets to HD. You can now customize the type of assets you want to play with and even mix and match if you like. We have also included a bunch of quality of life changes, such as in-game hobby
With our age, we could both be,
a
yeah.
revamp ladder,
The only people I
and
know
much,
who
much
like
more.
who
We
still
hope you
play
enjoy this
Warcraft are
update,
like
which will be available
the
to
RTS
everyone who owns Reforged.
are like older than me.
Now, I'm not just here to talk about Warcraft 3. We're also here celebrating 30 years of Warcraft. So not
It's kinda
only will
crazy how
Reforged be
RTS just, like,
receiving an
fell
update
off.
today, but we are also
It's been, like, fully
releasing
replaced with MOBAs.
fully remastered versions of Warcraft 2 and 1. So you can
Okay.
experience the story from the very
I mean, that's hype for someone. I won't hate on it. That's someone out there is
These
hyped about
remasters
this,
have
and I'm happy
brand
for
new
them.
Hand-drawn visuals that capture the original art style from each game. And
Yeah,
you'll
in
be
fact,
able to
I probably
swap
know a
between
couple
the
people who
original
might be really
graphics
hyped about
and
this.
the remastered versions in real time.
It's like a tasteful way to
Warcraft
remaster
1,
it, you
we
know?
added modern controls such as right-click move, bandbox select, and a faster game speed. Both games have also received various UI and UX improvements, such as tooltips and health bars, mission select screen, and an increased unit selection.
Yeah, I can't hate. This is
Warcraft 2
someone's
will still have
got to be really
multiplayer
excited about
functionality,
this.
And all legacy custom maps will still be fully compatible and playable. We are also bringing back the Warcraft Battle Chest, which will include Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. So here's to 30 years of Warcraft, and I can't think of a better way than reliving the story from the very beginning. Oh, did I mention this is all available right now?
Right now? Whoa!
The tides of darkness have come again.
Okay, tell me more about World of Warcraft.
Succeeding you.
In truth, it was I who was betrayed. You must lead your people to their destiny. We're being attacked! Aye, Captain. Work completed. At your command. Now, we are one.
Nice.
Job's done.
Dude, Hearthstone's been out for 10 years.
It's pretty amazing
Wait, is that
to
real?
think
Hold on.
that Hearthstone turns 10 this year.
Oh, that's
It's
insane.
been such an incredible decade. Together, we've made the tavern a place for sharing joy, excitement, and some very tall tales indeed.
Damn, time
We've
flies.
made friends with Murlocs, battled old gods, and now we're traveling through space. But for me, the most incredible thing of all is that I get to work on my favorite game with such an amazing team. Ever since Hearthstone came out, we've been with you on that road to legend. I remember on my first climb to legend, I had played something like 500 games in 1 month. And as the clock ticked to midnight, I was 2 wins away and didn't make it. But I played another 500 games the following month and made it. Shout out to Darkshire Councilman. But those 1,000 games pale in comparison to the more than 160 billion games that we've all played over the last decade. And that's not counting Battlegrounds. Can you believe that it's been 5 years since the mode launched at BlizzCon? That's 5 years of building death
I can't even believe
comps,
it's been 10 years.
magnetizing mechs, completing quests, and collecting trinkets. It's been awesome to watch Battlegrounds grow from what was pitched as the biggest tavern brawl ever into what it is today. We are so thankful to our community for being with us over this incredible decade, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years in the tavern together. The future is packed with even more places to explore and adventures to share. More expansions, more mini sets, and more surprises. Now, let's take a look at what's just around the corner.
Okay.
One of the amazing things of working at Blizzard is getting to watch other teams pushing the boundaries on their own games. I think we're all genuinely fans of what our coworkers are up to, and it's really special when we find moments to collaborate. What's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your adventures among the stars in the Great Dark Beyond. We loved working on this expansion and wanted to take our next mini set further into the cosmos than ever before. Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
I'm super excited for this mini set. It's the first time we've ever explored another universe this deeply in Hearthstone. A ton of people.
I'm sure they'll
so
keep
much
this
love
WoW
for
stuff at the end. They want us
So
to
being
like
able
wait.
To bring it into the Hearthstone Tavern.
They're not going to
has
just
been
give it to us.
incredible.
We have to
Some
sit through the
might
rest.
say it's about time. Obviously,
Is it literally
we knew
about
we had
time
to go
though?
big. The Zerg, Terran, and Protoss factions are represented on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near endless swarms of Zerg cards. After all, what would a StarCraft mini set even be without its own version of a Zerg rush? For the Protoss, we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify his people. He grants his powers to druids, mages, priests, and rogues. He focuses on powerful, high mana cost units, and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper. And finally, who else could we have to lead the Terran besides the iconic Jim Raynor? Thanks to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new starship keyword from the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. When we first started working on this mini set, we went to the team and asked, what does this need to have in order to truly feel like StarCraft? We've made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored Murloc. On top of everything else, Heroes of StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here.
Is that who's
So
going
much
to tell us the WoW
strategy,
shit?
So many
Michael?
interactions, and so much StarCraft nostalgia. And we might have some special music as well, just for the occasion. Heroes of StarCraft is coming in January 2025. But there's even more coming up for Hearthstone. We're making some big changes to Arena.
As Leo mentioned, Arena is getting a major glow up. But first, let's talk about what makes Arena special. Arena is Hearthstone's premium draft mode, where you build your own deck from scratch at the start of every run. It's all about
It's
you
an office
flexing your
joke.
deck building skills and card knowledge to defeat your opponents. And believe it or not, Arena has stayed mostly the same
out of
for
the
10
loop.
years. So we thought it was finally time for a little bit of an update. From now on, there will be two kinds of Arena to choose from.
Two kinds.
Normal Arena has a shorter format that lets you complete your runs more quickly, but still gives you that awesome competitive arena experience. And after you've established yourself in the normal arena, you'll be able to descend into the dark, dank cellar of the tavern, where challengers are engaging in high-stakes card play in our underground arena. Underground has a distinctive basement aesthetic, longer runs, and a new feature we call redraft.
We'll feel right at home. That's
This
good.
means that when you lose, you'll have the option to redraft cards and edit your deck, refining it to up your chances of winning as you take on more hardened challengers. We heard you also want a way to show off that you're an arena champion. We got you. Arena ratings will be available for both the normal and underground modes. Ranking for the two are separate, with the usual skill-based matchmaking in normal arena. But in underground arena, you'll be throwing caution to the wind and facing off against opponents of all skill levels.
No
Whether
MMR?
you're an arena veteran, or maybe you just haven't clicked that arena button in a while, we hope these changes offer you another exciting way you can enjoy your time in the tavern with us. And I'm happy to tell you all of this will be coming in the first half of next year. Now, here's Tyler to share even more of what's in store for Hearthstone.
Hey everyone. As you can see, we've got a lot of really exciting things planned for the next few updates. But what kind of game director would I be if I didn't spill even more beans about
spill
what's
those
coming
beans.
next? It's going to be the year of the Raptor, and you'll be going on some awesome adventures in some of your favorite Azeroth locations. Next year, we kick things off with one of our most requested settings as we journey into the Emerald Dream. Here, you'll find yourself in the middle of a legendary face-off between the Druids of the Emerald Dream and the forces of the Old Gods. They'll be fighting a high-stakes battle over the fate of the World Tree in our first expansion of the year. And things are going to heat up even more when the Druids of the Flame light up the mini-set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever sequel, as we go back to Ungoro Crater. Join Elise on the hunt for a mythical lost Tortolan city. Spoiler alert, keep an eye on that volcano. After uncovering
I wonder
the
what will
secrets
happen
of
to the
lost
volcano.
city, take part in a grand celebration in the 33.4 mini-set. The party-loving Tortolans are hosting a festival in honor of the mighty dinosaurs of the crater, and we'd hate for you to miss out on all that fun. Closing out the year is our third expansion, where you'll travel with Chromie through alternate realities to recruit legendary Warcraft heroes like you've never seen them before. This all leads to an epic showdown against Murazond at the end of time, and you won't believe what happens next. You've seen just how much we've got in store for you over the next year. Heroes of StarCraft, revamped arena, and 3 awesome expansions. We're incredibly excited, and we hope you're incredibly excited. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible journty.
Okay.
10 years in, and our adventures
We're
in the
still just
tavern
trying to get
together
through
are only
the
just
non-World
beginning.
of Warcraft stuff. The obligatory, way through the Hearthstone, way through the Warcraft, way through everything else. I actually do want to listen to the Rumble stuff though.
Blizzard has this awesome tradition of sharing the journey that each team took to bring their games to life. I think this museum is a beautiful way to relive the memories of development and share that passion with the rest of Blizzard. What's up, everyone? It's been about a year since I stood on the main stage of BlizzCon and we launched Warcraft Rumble together with all of you. And what a year it's been. All of us on the team have had so much fun watching you dig into our game and explore the hero collection, the army building, the nail-biting finishes. You've beaten over 900 million bosses. And on the matter of Alliance versus Horde, you picked Team Jaina almost 10% more.
Damn.
But maybe, most importantly, you've summoned over
Is
1
that you,
billion
Brittany?
angry chickens. That's 2 billion chickens.
Oh my god, that's
In just a second,
even the chickens.
Jeremy, we're trying to shoot Rumble here.
Oh, Rumble? Oh, I know a little bit about that. Scoot the camera out? Cool. Awesome. When we started working on Warcraft Rumble, we wanted to make something that
They should do this for the other ones. This is good.
like the first time I booted up
I like
Warcraft
it.
2 on my dad's Power Mac 7100 66 AV. I'm stoked to play those new remasters. But we also wanted to do something in our universe that we'd never done before. So we started imagining that maybe somewhere in the Hearthstone Tavern, there was a mysterious arcade machine that printed miniature versions of the heroes and villains of Azeroth and zapped them to life for you to collect and command. In those kind of early days when we were establishing the art style of Warcraft Rumble, we wanted a sense of tactility.
It has a really
We wanted to
good
be able
art
to
style.
pick up
I
and
liked
touch
it.
the
Everything
art
looks
that
like a
we're creating
figurine.
inside of the computer. So some of us went and printed minis and painted them up like this, and that's kind of really where all this came from. All of these minis were painted by our team.
It fits really
if I'm
well
a
with
little
the
bit biased,
Warcraft
but
aesthetic
this
as
little
well.
guy's my favorite.
Because it's always been like very
What does that say underneath?
Oh, under
kind of
here?
toony.
Oh, it says Jeremy. But we've done more than paint minis since our game launched. We've added new dungeons and at least one new mini every single season. We've got the Dark Moon Fair, new zones, and a whole new family for you to experience in the game. We added our first raid, Molten Core, and laid siege to Stormwind. In our latest season, we even bust down the doors
New
of
season
Iron.
starts today.
And we ain't
Yeah,
stopping
they said they
there,
were
are we?
announcing stuff today,
Yeah,
so
let's talk a little bit about what's coming up.
I figured
Starting
Rumble would
right
be
now,
included.
If you hop into Rumble, we're running our first anniversary event.
First
with some truly excellent loot.
anniversary event. Oh,
We're
he's got QR code on his
celebrating
face.
1 year of Warcraft Rumble, so if you
That's
jump
good.
in after the stream,
Yeah, I'm telling
you'll
you,
be
they
able to
should do
snag
the other
some
ones like
super
this. This
cool
is good.
rewards, like the very valuable-looking gold kobold, which we affectionately call the Kogold. Okay, have you scanned
He's
this thing
getting
yet?
Mike Wazowski'd right now.
We've also been working on something really exciting for later in the season. There are some characters in Warcraft that don't fit so cleanly into just one of our families. So we're adding split leaders. These
Split
leaders belong
leaders.
to 2 families at the same time, which really expands the possibilities of how you build out your armies. And we're not just adding 1 split leader, we're starting with 3. Up first, fighting for the Alliance and Cenarian families, is Malfurion Stormrage. And representing the Horde and Blackrock families, we got Chieftain and former War Chief Orgrim Doomhammer. And finally, leading
Oh,
Undead
shit.
and Beasts is Anu Barak. But before any of these 3 new leaders join the fight, we're going to be reworking one that we released this time last year. Sylvanas
rework.
is finally taking her rightful place among both the Horde and
Brittany's
We've
like,
got an
no, don't
awesome
touch her,
season
don't
ahead
do
of
that.
us and can't wait for
She
you
uses
to check
her
it
a
out.
lot.
We'll be right there with you. To our amazing fans, thank you for an incredible first year of Warcraft Rumble and for your unwavering support. Your passion fuels our creativity and truly drives us forward. But there was one more thing we wanted to talk about. Jeremy? Right? There was one more thing we wanted
It's
to talk
good.
about,
It's a
right?
good bit.
Nope. That's all I had. See you later.
All right. My man, tell me about World of Warcraft. Yes, here we are. I used to have one of these orange hard drives. It died though. Oh shit, Warcraft Rumble on the PC? Yo, that's huge. PC beta starts December 10th. Nice. Here we are, the main event. All right.
We are so excited that you're here to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with us. When the game first came out in 2004, I remember Facebook had just launched. I'd been in the game industry for a handful of years when I picked up WoW, and I was in awe. Even when I was running about and exploring on my Night Elf Hunter, I made friends who would group with me and tackle just about anything, including helping me save 40 gold for my first mount. I loved it. I still do, just like many of you. And as most of you know, the game saw absolutely explosive growth in the early years and brought multiplayer gaming to the mainstream. That in turn created countless friendships, camaraderie, and escape for people every day. It still does 20 years later. We dug into our history and discovered that across 2 decades, together, we've accumulated 1 billion days of time.
How many of
played
those
in
are me?
Azeroth.
I have to check.
So many of you have joined us over the years. Some of you have met partners in the world and gotten married. Some of you have even named your kids and pets after characters and locations in the game. Veterans from all over the world. Those who are hearing or visually impaired or have physical challenges. We've welcomed seniors, even whole families playing together with their kids, and so many more who call our world home. No matter who you are, when you come to Azeroth, you can live how you want and be who you want to be. It's a gift for so many, and certainly to us. We feel it every day. One of those special stories is live now on Netflix.
Oh, I
in a
heard about this.
documentary
I haven't seen it
called
yet.
The Remarkable Life of Evelyn.
I heard it's really good.
Maud Steen, who played a character named Evelyn, lived a life in Azeroth that he couldn't in the real world. He suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy for most of his life and fought it courageously alongside his incredible family, who I'm proud to have met and fallen in love with. Because of Mott's and his role-play guild called Starlight, his family discovered the power of online game communities and advocate for gaming around the world as a source of joy and companionship. Sadly, Mott's was taken from this world and Azeroth far too soon. Because of Mott's and stories like his, we were inspired to create a charity pet program for Classic and our modern game to support Cure Duchenne, a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and extending the lives of those affected by Duchenne muscular dystrophy. We want to thank you in advance for giving to this cause that offers support to people just like Mott's. This little cutie is Revan, and he's available until January 6th. He was inspired by the detective agency Mott's created for his busy role-play life in Azeroth.
Ooh.
Right now, we have our 20th anniversary celebration running in-game.
Got all
We've
my
modernized
armors,
Tier
yeah.
2 armor sets, classic time walking, new world
It's a great time to level, by the way.
trading
If you want to
post
level up new
items,
characters, now is a
rewards, and
fantastic
more
time to
with
do it.
all that nostalgic flavor.
Although I think the Halloween
In the
buff might be
War Within
done.
expansion that we released a few months ago, we've taken the leap into the first chapter of the World Soul Saga. More coming on that. And
Yes.
of course, Classic is always cooking. But this moment is about you. You're the
You're always
thundering
cooking.
heart of World of Warcraft and always have been. Stay tuned as we share what we are serving up for you. And thanks for making Azeroth a place you call home.
Oh, classic? Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out my slash blade.
Hey everyone, Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary.
When are they gonna
celebration
re-release
to talk
Classic?
about what's coming
WoW
up for
Classic
WoW
Classic.
I can't believe that after 20 years, my orc warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all
How?
my buds and Mitochondrians.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, yanking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the crossroads. Sorry about that.
Being on the classic
It's
team
gonna be
and
Mop.
getting to help
We're getting
contribute to
Mop
this
Classic.
incomparable
Hold on,
legacy,
slash
which has breathed
blade.
new life into the
Okay,
original classic
549
experiences.
days.
I'm not sure anything compares to it. I love how vocal and passionate our player base
That's
is.
just my
Not
mage,
only
though,
about what parts of
on
WoW's
NA.
history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian. We're looking forward to the AQ war effort unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Encourage raid. This will bring new changes and surprises that we can't
Oh, this is
wait
for
to
Season
bring to you.
Discovery, right?
Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards. You know
You
us
can get
well
the
enough by
mount.
now to know
I feel like that
exactly
might
how
be
we'll
worth
mix it
getting.
up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era. So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass. Now to Cataclysm Classic, where we recently launched the legendary Firelands. You've undertaken difficult challenges, besting Ragnaros and his feet, and are hopefully a few steps closer to getting your very own Dragon Wrath staff. We're looking forward to bringing you the final phase of Cataclysm Classic when our Hour of Twilight patch and Dragon Soul raid launch early next year. I know you Classic players out there must be curious where we're going next. But let's be honest, you know where we're going next.
Mop Classic, let's go. Okay, which patch are they gonna use though? It is like critical to know which patch they're specifically using for this, because it could change everything. Ah, dude, take me back to mob class design.
The Classic
2025.
team is proud to announce that Mists of Pandaria Classic is coming, and we can't wait to bring it to you next summer with its legendary
summer.
class design and incredible
All right, there
raids
it
and
is.
dungeons set amongst a gorgeous environment and backed by an unforgettable soundtrack. We'll be traveling back to experience all that Pandaria has to offer together.
Mists of Pandaria Classic is super exciting for all of us, as well as Season of Discovery, and we love that we'll continue to be on that journey with you. But we know we spend some time on the internet, and
I might have to
we've
play
heard
Mob
some of you out there,
Classic.
You want something.
It's like my favorite expansion.
Fresh.
Which is why we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the Classic experience.
No, I was
All new
joking.
Fresh Realms with the
I
WoW
was
Classic
joking.
20th anniversary edition.
They did it. They actually
And
did
it's
it.
happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually soon.
Literally, you cannot.
These realms will be going live next week. on
Holy
November
fuck! How did I
21st,
call
but
it?
You won't have to rush to level
They
6.
even called it
Classic
Classic. That was. I swear I didn't pre-watch. That was a joke. I was literally joking. I was fucking joking, and they actually did it.
PvP,
That's crazy.
Normal PvE, and for the very first time, hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
If you missed out on jumping
That is
into
so
WoW
funny.
Classic's initial launch in 2019, this is the perfect time to join our community.
But when is
These servers will also launch with
coming out? I mean, that's the real question.
Like the Chrono Boon Displacer to save your world buffs, and the improved PvP honor ranking system. And yes, we're also pleased to announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
They're literally doing classic. They're just gonna keep doing the classic thing over and over and
Launching
over and
these
over again.
servers close to the exact date World of Warcraft came out 20 years ago, alongside all
Dude,
the work
40 years from now, we're gonna have like a
Cataclysm Classic
10x
and
classic.
Mists of
That's gonna be
Pandaria
sick.
Classic means so much.
We'll be in like
We love this game.
the War
and we
Within
love the
classic.
community that has made Classic realms their home alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you. This amazing journey is one that's
Why
been
not?
co-written
No,
by
no,
you,
I'm not saying it's a
our
bad idea. I
incredible
just think it's
community.
funny. The infinite recycling the content. It's just really funny. People clearly want it. But you gotta laugh, right?
Hi everyone, we're in the middle of such an
All
incredible
right, lock the
moment
fuck
for World
in.
of Warcraft.
It's time.
The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of The War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world,
Yeah, Mob Classic
we hope
is
you
hype.
found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's
Yes.
humbling to be standing here on the eve of
You
WoW's
bring me
20th
joy, Ion.
anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school, and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game, and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch, and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life.
Shout out Mal'Ganis.
So, let's talk about what's
That's where I
coming
started
up
rating.
for World of Warcraft.
Like hardcore.
Starting with what's on the horizon. We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms.
Yeah?
This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue quest lines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next.
11.1.
But more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake.
They're going to talk about 11.1.
A new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning, this time with a plunder store to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards instead of that linear
I like
renown
Plunderstorm.
track.
I just wish they would add a new
Also
map.
making a return will be the latest iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen and available today. So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay, so following Xalatath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion.
Oh shit. Goblins?
The capital of the Goblins Trade Empire. Fittingly, our name for the 11.1 patch is Undermined with a D.
Let's go. This is
unlike
hype.
Any city we've seen before.
Yo,
in World of
Hoovy,
Warcraft.
appreciate it. Welcome back to 20
Standing as a
months.
testament
Holy.
to the intelligence and creativity
Yo,
of the
goblins are sick.
as masters of technology
That's a cool
and
mount.
alchemy.
Holy
And
fuck,
as our
these sounds
adventures
look cool.
continue, we will learn more about goblin culture than ever before. What's important to them? What problems they're trying to solve?
I love goblin
what they're
culture.
capable of as a society.
Robot goblin?
Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions. You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the 4 major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company.
Love Venture Company.
You will align yourself.
Dude,
with a
that's the
group of
goblin
your
version of
choice
Miron's
and run
head.
into
That's sick.
notorious goblins like Monty Gaslow, Renzik the Shiv,
Yo, my boy Monty?
Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger,
Are we supposed to know?
and
Wait,
more.
I know that one.
Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So
Yeah,
early on,
that's right.
you'll earn a vehicle designed
Custom vehicles?
just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft.
Oh shit.
Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed.
Yo,
for
they're gonna
driving,
take dragon
which is
riding
just
and
as
put it
well,
on ground mounts,
because
but
this
make them
car
super
travels
fast.
much faster.
Yo, this is
than
sick.
your regular ground mounts.
Pod racing.
You
We
can
have
also
pod
further
racing.
Adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip or do you want to drift more?
Holy
you want
fuck.
more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed? That's up to you.
Yo, we're
You
gonna
can
do
try it all
Tokyo
and
Drift
rule
in
the
World of
streets
Warcraft?
Undermine, living your life 440 yards at a time.
Dude, they're actually doing Need for
We'll also be
Fast and
adding
Furious
a
and
new
WoW. That's
dungeon
crazy.
in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of goblins from blowing a dam that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus
I did not
difficulties,
expect a Fast and Furious WoW
alongside the 4
crossover.
other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons,
You can make Vin Diesel.
naturally, in light of our goblin
It's
theme
Motherlode.
here,
It's Motherlode.
is the
It's Motherlode.
Motherlode
It's Motherlode.
from
Yeah.
Battle for Azeroth.
Of course.
Continuing to build upon one of our favorite parts of the War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're
Okay.
creating new variations on the existing delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zek Veer, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid
Oh,
called
shit.
The Liberation of Undermine coming your way.
Yo.
It takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent
This raid
Bellagio,
actually looks awesome.
brimming with color and extravagance.
Dude.
It also hides the dark secrets of
Yes.
its owner, the one and only Gallywix. And for the
Oh,
arena
shit,
PvPers
Gallywix
out
last
there,
boss.
We're also introducing a new arena map set right amidst the city.
Dude, this is actually good as fuck. I was not expecting the raid to look that sick.
Now, some of you may be wondering
They always nail it
how
with the raids, though, I
Xalatath
feel like.
fits into all of this, and
That's
how
dope
goblin
as fuck.
politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured, Undermine plays a vital
Goblin
role
politics, dude?
as a continuation.
We know all about
the
that
next
here in the
chapter
US.
In the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within, we will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead. And that is just the beginning of what we have planned for the next year.
Hold
Now,
on.
as you can see, 2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players.
So wait, when did this? Oops.
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude as we lay the foundations upon which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home, the team does have one more thing.
One more thing
to share with you.
It's a warrior in tier 2. Oh shit, he's back. The king? The king is back? Oh? Oh shit! No way. They're actually doing it finally? They're adding player housing.
Thank you for joining us today and for being with us for the past 3 decades.
That's what that was.
Warcraft Universe is a living,
It's a teaser.
breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe. That's millions of stories of adventure, laughter, and true connection.
That is sick, yeah.
And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players, and the communities you are a part of. Thank you for being the lifeblood of this world that means so much to all of us. 30 years of history is the perfect foundation upon which we will build for the bright future
I'm
ahead.
not taking on roommates
and we
now.
can't wait to walk that road alongside you. And before we go, we want to share something very special. This September, 190 performers
We could be neighbors,
took
though.
to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft through its incredible
That, I mean, that
soundtrack
would probably be
performed
really cool to
live.
do.
And whether this music invokes cherished
go
memories
to this
or you're
concert.
hearing some of these pieces for the first time, we hope
The
you
WoW
enjoy
music
the
is good as fuck.
performance. Here's to the next 30 years.
Okay, so let's recap. We got... Hold on, let me turn this down. So we got 11.1 coming out. Goblin Raid. Goblin Zone. Pod Racing. We got Player Housing coming in midnight. So that's a ways out, but they're teasing it. It's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Mage buffs in 11.0.7. Yeah, they didn't mention mage buffs, but that's implied. There's no way fire stays bad for this long, right? Right? Right, guys? Right? There's no way fire stays this bad for this long, right? Surely. Oh, hold on. We gotta turn this up. Oh, it's just gonna be their performance, I guess. Yeah, it's probably over. Damn. If I'm vocal enough, Jackson, you give me too much credit, man. Give me too much credit. I mean, I'm not going to like... I'm not gonna like stay silent about it, but I'm just saying... I don't think I have that that sort of power. That's funny. Yeah, let me just get Ion on the phone. I'll call him up. Listen, we gotta talk. This Frostfire shit, it ain't it. I like the goblin shit. Okay, so chat, I'd like to hear your thoughts. How are we feeling about the goblin raid? Like, the aesthetic of the raid. I want to go back to that, actually. I want to cover that part just a little bit more.
And anything less than a truly blinged out ride.
So, like, city's looking
So
cool.
early on,
I like the pod racing. I like that you can drift. That's sick.
you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to put.
And like these shots of the city are pretty cool too. It looks like a neat little hub. I always like the goblin aesthetic. Yeah, this place, obviously this is a very important building. Very rich person lives here. It looks like the layout of the city probably doesn't have flying. It probably is all just for riding around, which is actually kind of cool. I've always been more of a fan of that kind of design for cities. I honestly, like, this might be a hot take, but I actually don't like flying. Unless it's, you know, the zone is made around flying. It makes sense. I just feel like it takes away a little bit from the world to have flying. I always prefer it when we have zones that are designed around ground. I mean, like, flying is convenient, but it's like, you know, it makes the world smaller. It makes you remember things less, I feel like. Think about the most memorable zones that you have experienced in World of Warcraft. For me, it's like, the times you spent a lot of time, or the places you spent a lot of time playing, and like you remember them fondly. Like, I think about like classic WoW. A lot of zones were like that for me. I think about like Isle of Keltos or Keltonis, whatever, the Isle up north, where you do your dailies back in TBC. I think of like Timeless Isle. Like I like mounting, obviously. So the Maw is not, you know, it's not on that list. But like, whenever I think about the most memorable zones and the most fun I've had, like just running around the world and doing shit, it's almost always a place where there was no flying. Stranglethorn Vale. Oh my god, yes, that's such a good one. Yeah. And then yeah, so we got here. Let's find. Yeah, so this is the mother load shit. Here's the raid. So we literally have like King Kong versus Godzilla going on, which is kind of funny. This looks to be like some underground area. The entire zone is underground, it seems. This boss, yeah, you're probably going to have to face off against a lot of bosses who are riding vehicles, which is kind of fun. I'm assuming this is like probably the first boss in the raid. Or one of the first bosses. Some dude in like some giant ass fucking car that's going crazy. And then this boss, there's probably like... It's probably like a Silken Court design where it's like you're... the two bosses are like fighting each other, and then you're also fighting both bosses. So like in Silken Court, like, you know, each of the bosses, their mechanics actually hit the other boss, and that's like what you use to defeat them. So to me, this is probably like 2-target cleave Silken Court kind of fight, based on just like how they're presenting it here. I imagine that's probably what's going on, and there's probably like phases where one boss does the majority of the mechanics and the other boss kind of just like fucks off for a little bit, maybe gets stunned or something. This area is just awesome. This is obviously like one of the last couple bosses, right? Because this is going to be right before you fight Gallywix. So this is probably like a third to last or second to last boss. I love the palm trees. The fake ass palm trees are hilarious. All the spotlights and shit. Oh yeah, this is that building I was looking at earlier. Yeah, that's Gallywix's building. So that's cool. And then inside, you probably go inside the building and you probably have like... Okay, that was probably like the third to last boss. So there's probably like a second to last boss in here, or maybe this is where trash is. But you'll be clearing out the building in here to get to Gallywix. And then, yeah, more inside, so maybe just trash. Buff fire? It's buff fire space Spellslinger. Right? There's a space between those words, so that doesn't necessarily mean that they're part of the same sentence or like same thought, right? One's in all caps, the other isn't in caps. Chat, sometimes I worry about you. It says buff fire Spellslinger guide now live. So what do you think that means? Okay, yeah, so Galliwick's obviously last boss. His room, we don't really get to see his room very well. But we can kind of make some assumptions. I like that they just like directly referenced the King Kong movie with that. That's good. Yeah, this raid looks so good, man. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the goblin shit. This is hype. Yeah, so here's his room. So there's like gadgets and shit all around the room, so I'm assuming those will probably tie into the fight. Oh, there's probably like an arena in there too. Yeah, so Undermined is the new patch. So yeah, 11.1 is coming out end of winter. So right as 2025 starts with the new year, we'll be doing Undermined. And then spring is more filler content. Perfect Visions Revisited. New content Nightfall. Perfect Visions are, it's interesting that they're bringing that back. Yeah, I mean, the cadence is fucking fast. And yeah, so we have our 0.1 patch, our 0.2 patch. Who knows what this will be. New world events, new dungeon, new raid, open world challenges, warbands updates, Brewfest updates, season rewards, refresh. Undermined has Undermined, Liberation of Undermined, new raid. Operation Floodgate dungeon. Drive, which I'm assuming is the Tokyo Drift shit, like the Fast and Furious shit. It's probably like dragon riding races and stuff, but with cars, which is kind of cool. Cartel Renown. Yeah, Motherlode is back. Nightfall. I'm not sure what Nightfall is. But the next expansion is called Midnight. So, like, the beginning of midnight, right? Before the midnight comes to Nightfall. 0.5, 0.7. Is it... Wait, is it Nightfall? It says new content Nightfall. Doesn't say returning content. It's new. And yeah, the cadence is looks like it's going to continue to be super fast. A year from now, we'll be seeing midnight information. We'll be getting that info. What does this symbol mean? What's this like triangle symbol? We know what this means now. This means Plunderstorm. Game mode? Yeah, it's probably a game mode. Huh. Turbo Plunderstorm. No faded Pog? I mean, you could have a faded over here. They, you know, it cuts off. It does cut off here. You don't know. It could be faded. We could get faded again. I don't think they'll do it. I think with the Saga, they're probably going to want to go back to back. But We could get a 0.3 or 0.4. No, it's not a remix. Yeah, it's not. It's not a remix.
Hey, this year's 6 months, right? And they're gonna do 3 tiers of that. That matches their cadence that they want. A year and a half.
No, but that's not what it looks like, right?
What are you guys talking about?
Like, we're talking about the
Oh,
cadence.
Wait, so March and then it's launched. 11.2.
Is this expansion released in the one?
11.2 looks like
released...
it's like June, July, right? On that chart.
Right. So that would slate expansion for winter.
Right. So it's just a reveal at the end of summer, right? So.
Right. But I'm assuming the expansion launch probably winter of that year.
It could be, or maybe we aren't seeing like an 11.3.
March to June, July. How many months?
I don't think we're. Well, they already announced that they want to wrap this up by 2030. Right? Isn't that what they said?
Okay, I guess what I'm getting at is maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like that this is going to be the longest of the tiers, right?
I don't think so. Is it?
What? How many months? Like genuinely, I'm asking. How many months is from March to June, July? March, April, May. June. It's like 3-4 months total, right?
Oh.
That's how long next year's going to be.
I'm guessing this is going to come out in February, and we're going to get that in July. So February.
I mean, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty equivalent length.
Yeah,
at that point, then. I
Maybe
keep
like
forgetting
5
that
months.
this patch only came out.
We have not been in this tier very long.
Yeah, wait, when did the tier come out? Like late September, right?
The expansion dropped in end of August, right?
When did the tiers?
I just realized Halcyon is only coming in the next expansion. Yeah, that's right.
Really?
That was the season 1, I think, start date, or no, that was raid release date. Yeah,
Bro,
raid
I'm not
release
gonna
date was
lie, the fact that we
December 10th.
finished the raid that quick, it just boggled my mind. I'm not used to that like this.
Yeah.
Like it feels like we're so much later into the tier than we really are.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of time, which is why you see people like me play League of Legends. You know, we have fucking 10,000 years left before we go into the next year.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 splits next year.
So what that blonde guy's dad is the teaser for Midnight?
But yeah.
What?
I will say the go-kart thing, I don't know if I'm going to like that, but we'll see.
You don't like the Tokyo Drift?
Not really.
I think
There's going to be a go-kart boss.
Oh, they're 100%.
Oh, yeah?
will
Oh,
be.
it's just
But,
Halcyon.
I think it'd be fun.
That'd be sick, actually. I could see that.
I wouldn't like the go-karting if you can't fly, period, right?
Oh, well, you're not flying, I don't think.
You ain't flying in that zone. Ain't no way.
I was going to say, there's no way you're fucking flying in there.
The zone is designed around not having flying. If you look at like how it's built, like they may
So
add it
just
later, but
slapping us down in the middle of a city where you actually have to follow the grid.
I mean, that's
there's roads and shit. You just
like,
fucking get in your car.
Like get back in tune with everything. When you're flying,
You're spoiled by flying, man.
Anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's true, but I'm thinking about the me that doesn't care about the story or lore and anything. I just want to go from point A to point B.
Okay,
Wait.
that might be true, but if you are doing that, it might
wait.
It might change
You
your
guys
tune.
think the flight points are going to be actual taxis?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Wait, I'm sold. I'm sold. They better be a fucking yellow cab.
Some people don't like the Goblin Zone in here.
That's crazy.
seems
I
like you
love the
either love
fucking
it or hate
goblin
it.
aesthetic. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't like it because it looks like shit.
What do you mean? It looks sick.
See, okay, I think there's a big divide with people that played like a lot of old WoW and they liked Booty Bay and stuff like that and like the Goblin theme, and now that we're getting more of it.
I'm sorry, I'm new
And
money
then-
WoW. I'm spoiled.
Exactly.
Money WoW.
And if you didn't enjoy that, then you don't appreciate it. That's my take on
It
So I
just
could be missing the mark.
I think for me the goblin stuff like leans more into like the toony aspect of like old WoW stuff, and it's
Yeah.
fun.
I love the whole like I don't know dark aesthetic, like Shadow Flame, Shadow stuff like that, right? So the Goblin thing is very out of left field to me.
It's good. It's good to change the tune, in my opinion.
Dude, the goblin version of Mimron's head is hilarious. That's like the off-brand one.
I did not see that. Is there one?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny.
Look different?
Yes.
New money wow.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll see myself out.
Why are you whispering?
I meant to whisper you promo, but I left out an O, and then I was like, I don't want you to go to prom with me.
Hold on. We gotta
Why are you
do a
whispering
meme real
promo?
quick.
Because I'm still a trial.
Unlucky.
I can't be seen walking around fucking Veldrac or Dornigal like this.
Alright, what about like that?
Bruh. This is officer abuse.
You brought it upon yourself.
Bruh. Save me.
Talk to HR.
The one that's heavy, not the medium.
I guess I'll just buy this mount. I'll also do with these attendees. Yo, have you done the Blackrock Depths raid yet?
There we go. Sash looking great today. Thank you. There's a tweet. I made a quick meme. Yeah, that was a good direct. No mage buffs, but you know that's not normally something that they announce anything like that. That was kind of just a joke.
When it's gonna be, I'm all for it.
Yeah. What is June, July?
I'm thinking 11.2 based off of the timeline they dropped.
Clear housing. Ooh, wait, we got some screenshots here.
February.
Liberation of Undermine.
I guess if anything, it'd be
That
July,
would take us
August.
July, August. Yeah, July, August. It's also only another eight boss raid. I'm all for that though.
Wait, that's not even a small amount. I think 8's like a very good. How much was Castle Nathria?
New money wow.
I didn't even say it was a small amount. I just said it was 8.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, what was Castle Nathria?
I don't recall off the top of my
That
head.
looks cool.
I'm looking.
You had the
1,
gargoyle,
2,
you had the
3,
hunter,
4,
you had
5,
Ivana.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wow, that was a long raid.
10? Was it 10? Or
Yeah,
nine?
Whenever the raids are long, there's just
Yeah.
always like a bunch of shitty bosses. So I feel like it's like.
Yeah.
Would much rather have a smaller raid.
I mean, in the case of Castle Nathria, I think every single boss was really good. Once again, I haven't progged them on Mythic, but I'm playing as a heroic.
Bro, if you did court, you would not feel that way. Fight was dog shit.
Really?
Court
You mean
was-
Council
Court
Blood?
was so, or yeah, the council fight. That shit sucked.
I loved it as a Boomkin, so I can't.
You know I would love that shit as a fucking. I love the dance. I would be
Such
fucking
a-
calling out the movements before.
Wrong
That'd
every
be
time.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be so fun.
Sun King was also fun because I played Resto Druid and you just turbo healed that
Sun
fight.
King was dog shit.
Sun King looks like a horrible fight.
It was horrible.
Healer fights normally are. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
As much as I hated, or like,
Boonkin
I think it's a
Festival.
common,
What the fuck?
popular opinion. Prototype Pantheon. That fight was kind of dog shit, but I think the way they did the healer part there was pretty good. Like having to heal the seed to live. Yeah, what's up?
You gonna play Mop with the 14 boss raids?
I actually really do want to play Mop Classic, whatever that is.
I need to know exactly what patch they're using for it. That is like what determines my entire hype on that.
Oh, is that how they've been doing it? They haven't been doing the whole expansion on these?
No. They
just
always do
have
one patch. Yeah, they just slap they slap a patch on it, and it's the whole thing is on that one patch.
What's the one
they just
from
released the shit over time?
Lich-
Well, it's like it's about class
I see what
design,
you're
right?
saying. I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the class design and the class balance.
I just heard Shadow Priestess was really fun in Mop because it was all about Shadow Orbs.
Class design in general was
fun
good
in
in Mop. Class design in Mop was just better than it is now, like across the board.
That's probably because you also the talent system. I'm assuming was the old one where you had like 6 choices and that's it.
I mean,
is it
that's
like
kind of
the
how it works now
class
too.
system?
It's just you have the
It's
illusion of
artificial
choice.
how many- yeah. Which I don't know. I honestly would prefer. I prefer the old talent system that we had in Shadowlands.
I don't care. I
Okay.
just care that the class design is good. Like I don't care about the talent design, as long
There's
as
no
the
way
class
to do that,
design is
right?
good.
The reason I don't like this though is because there's a lot of classes still that to be able to take something utility wise, you lose something that just feels bad.
Well, you can't have everything.
That I mean, no, that's fine, right? It's just like in order to take something like my kick, for example, on Shadow, I lose either survivability or damage.
Yeah, it's the same as the old system then.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Actually, I have no idea what the Shadow thing was.
I mean, you'd have a choice between 3 nodes. It'd be like slightly more damage, slightly more defensive, kick. There it is. It's the same shit.
Yep.
Returning player for raids, Mythic Plus, should I be playing Arcane or Frost? Probably Frost. Hate to say it, but probably Frost.
Kick was baseline for me on Shadow.
Silence? It's well, I'm not talking about priest specifically. I'm just saying like that was like
In
the
general.
design. That was like
Yeah.
their design intent was like
Well, okay. I'm speaking mainly from Shadow and Warlock because that's the only classes I played. And looking at the talents here, I really, really think that all the choices were good.
It was oversimplified. People wanted to go back to trees.
trees would be great if they could just balance stuff, but they never do. So
Yeah.
it's always like
I'm not gonna act like
you,
that's an
you just
easy
have to
thing
be like
accomplish,
you have to be like the class that just got a rework, right? Or else you're just sad.
though. Yeah, I'm still crying in Boomkin. We got a rework, but you didn't get
Back to the
anything.
mage stats with Ray of Frost build, you
anything
don't
new.
spike till you have flurry, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you just frostbolt. Yeah.
Off topic. Did we get screwed with our buyer this week or something?
No,
Anyone
I
find out
think what
more?
Till was saying is just the way that it's happening is a way he would not like it to happen because it's just sus.
Sussy.
Was he referencing someone?
I'm not gonna say because
Okay.
we're each streaming, but
It's hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the typical shit. Go ahead. Yeah. Still boring? Yep. I just fucking hate Frost right now. It's the design is so bad. Cool. It's so bad, man. It's so
I do
bad.
hope they come out with guild housing.
The Frozen Orb reset shit
Player
is
housing
just
comes out, I
so
think that'd be cool.
it's so annoying.
Have you guys ever played a Stars of the Republic?
Yeah.
They have guild housing, which is sick.
That's cool.
And I guess they would hate it, right? Because if you can buy like an auction house and put it in your guild house, people just hang out in their guild home instead of the major capital.
$90 auction house. It's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, who needs a house? Just get a mount. Yeah, Mythic Plus,
Next
it doesn't
mount's gonna
feel
be
as
crafting
bad because
orders.
you have Blizzard and orb resets from Blizzard, but like in Raid, it's so annoying because you can just like have half the orb resets as someone else and you just do like infinitely less damage. Especially if
Does
it's like
anyone
you're doing like a cleave
Truskies?
fight. Just gotta get lucky.
I can't, unfortunately. Or else I would.
It is completely random, yeah. It's based off of Splinters.
I need one on my main, and then I. will be done for
Looking at the top
Q1.
logs for Frost, you'll see a
And then
trend
the-
on all those top logs.
Yeah,
All
my
the top
rank,
logs for
my
Frost,
rank
they
went
just get a
Steve
lot of
Killing Answer
frozen
for
orbs.
the
That's
yoink
it.
last night.
They just have a lot of frozen orbs.
Okay,
Do we have any deaths on our
The
kill?
way that you get a good parse as
Yeah.
Frost is just get a lot of orbs to proc. You can play Arcana in progression,
died.
but as you do farm, it's gonna
Whisper
get worse and
died,
worse.
And then Talonleech died.
Because the fights are getting shorter.
Bro,
the lusts are getting
when
moved.
Tell fucking blew us up,
The ads
I was
are
so mad.
getting deleted.
On Princess?
No, when he went through the portal early with the essence,
Oh, yeah.
because I was actually fucking pumping.
Let's look at the... Which one was it? The 11 or 12%?
I think it was the one right before we killed it.
Yeah, I think it was too. Yeah, I think this is where we all die.
And that was before we got a popper 1 minutes again.
Yeah.
God, it must feel so good to have your damage be tied to how you play.
But it's really not. Shadow is very RNG on Void Weaver.
Yeah. Right now, Mage is just how many orbs did you proc? Didn't get orbs. All right, no damage.
Yeah. Has this how like the game has always been, or is it like
No,
been a shift recently?
it's like a lot of these hero talents. I think they just made them really bad. There's like RNG, and like RNG is important. Like it should be part of the game, but like it shouldn't be like the entire impact
'cause,
of
like,
your rotation.
Your
That-
class is
that
very
show's bad.
RNG. I think apparently Frost has a good amount of variance to it.
Arcane is
Enhancement
extremely
too?
RNG. Frost is extremely
Enhancement is
RNG.
super RNG.
En-
Shadow.
enhancement is RNG, but the thing is like it doesn't make your gameplay feel like shit if you don't get good RNG though. Because like there's like
That's
RNG
true.
where it's like you do more damage on the meters, and there's RNG where you like your class feels like dog shit to play if you get unlucky.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause-
Shadow feels the same regardless. It's just you do more damage
Yeah.
or not, depending on the variance, if you get procs or not. But, like,
Yeah,
procs
Arcane's
aren't
kind of the same
one
way.
part.
It's like you get lucky or you don't, but like you don't feel it too much. But with Frost, it's like you're literally just spamming Frostbolt if you don't get lucky. So
Because I was
it actually
hearing
feels terrible.
Reload talk about only getting one lightning wolf. I didn't even know you could get different wolves.
Yeah,
There's a
That was
talent
news
that
to
gives
me.
you different wolves.
it's
and
the Tempest thing. You like use Tempest and you get like a wolf. But yeah, you can just get fucked. Also, Enhanced can just get its like you're spending Maelstrom and you can just keep refunding Maelstrom, keep proccing Tempest. So you can literally just do like
So like
10 stack
in that
Tempest.
regard, the variance does make Enhance feel better or worse to play, but it's still playable without getting lucky.
Yeah, it's not like you're like literally fucked because you didn't get good RNG. Like you have to like stand still and
Yeah.
try to get like a long cast off that does nothing.
Do you want to do keep read?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
So quiet. Yeah, let me turn on music. Bum, bum, bum. The thing is, Fire has like extremely low RNG and an extremely fun rotation. It's just bad. Sucks, man. Really sucks. Fire could save us from this torment.
We're gonna grab water.
You just want to use Spymasters at max stacks with cooldowns and plus and shit. So it takes about 4 minutes for it to rev up, so just like try and figure out when you can use it so you can do it at the most stacks possible. That? You can't prep it pre-raid now. You have to, it'll reset your stacks if you use it, and it'll set your stacks to 0 if you don't use it. Can't prep it. Thank God I found your YouTube because I was lost with mages in general. Thanks for your work. Yeah. Haven't played Frost since DF Season 3. Just smashed the new guide. Super helpful. Yeah, unfortunately, Dragonflight actually had like a pretty good version of Frost. We're going from that to this, and it feels kind of bad, but it's got some novelty. Once the novelty wears off, you'll probably be like me. Probably just be annoyed with it, but it's fun until the novelty wears off. Just hate Spellslinger RNG, man. And Frostfire is not a real spec, so can't play that. It's highly unfortunate. Oh, Bolt Slinger single target is kind of for the birds. Yeah, it's just RNG. Just got a high roll. Just got to get a bunch of orbs. It's the only way to have a good time. You can play Bolt Slinger, which is dog shit. You can play Ray of Frost, which is just RNG hell. When it comes to single target, it's just down bad. It feels bad all around. You can play Frostfire and do no damage. But yeah, those are your options, really. Yeah, Dev is actually pretty fun right now. I like playing my Dev a lot more than my Mage right now. Mage was super fun, and then they ruined Arcane. It's quite sad. And then Fire was killed this patch, so, you know, that's not an option. I would actually probably be playing Fire now if they hadn't killed it in the previous patch. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Watch the guide for Frost and then just get lucky with your orbs. Yeah, just ignore the part about taking the Mythic Plus talents. I recommend just, you know, use the ones from the Wowhead guide. But otherwise, yeah, it's still good. Dev hasn't really changed. How much do you guys think a house is going to cost in WoW? You think it's going to be like 10 million gold or something?
Necrotic Wig.
Gotta start saving up. Yeah, Frost is the one to go to. Just, you know, get lucky. Watch my guide. Watch my guide, get lucky, Parse. You need to play it well, and you also need to get really lucky. Arcane's good too. It's just, it's good for progression. As progression goes on, you always get more damage, you always optimize, you always move lust around. You always like break away from the strats, so like Arcane will just get worse and worse every week. It's just the nature of it.
Rudy, are you there?
Did you say me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to balance classes, not like make the balance worse. But what do I know?
Yeah, yeah, right now, or?
After this key I can.
Okay. Pre-key shenanigans? Dude, I hate this.
It's not bad. It's just my sentence tracker doesn't, or my tempest tracker doesn't show up for some
Yeah,
reason.
I got the second one on Wago. Just for this.
I'm just gonna update it. Where's my desktop? There's so much code on here. Where is all this from?
Frost is just better for basically every key now. Yeah. It's also easier to play in your cooldowns. Just all around like better experience. Yeah. Why even play anything else? Well, aside from the RNG being annoying.
I think I was listening to Domi. Let me double check.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, what I sent you is wrong. I'll just send you my Lua file.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Yet another of the King's loyal service.
Bro.
Huh.
You just did an incarn. He's literally 2-chested a 10 Necrotic Wake.
He is from Ragnaros, so makes you wonder.
Dude.
Oh? What sort of pulls are we doing, man?
Don't know. I'm getting melee.
Hello.
Well, what are the vibes?
You either love it or hate it, and nothing in between.
Yeah.
Old heads love it, new heads hate it.
Why do old heads love it?
I don't know. Old heads just love the design.
Oh.
The theme.
What is the theme exactly? Like
Goblin.
Goblin Underworld? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the raid looks sick. I'm actually really excited for it.
Is it like under the Ringing Deeps or what?
Dude, we're actually pulling every gatekeeper. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure, Tell.
Oh, okay. Did they say when we're getting PTR?
Nope. If you thought they were gonna say that, you're asking for too much.
Boo.
How's your back feel?
Hurts.
Sorry, sir.
Did more exercises that aggravated it today.
You just came on top of you.
Dude, pug keys are actually a nightmare.
I need Pelagon to log on. This guy had the audacity to ask about Lust, by the way. Lusted
twice.
First pull, and we died. More specifically, you died. Fucking.
Are we making a classic guild for him off?
Oh yes,
absolutely.
Classic sounds really good. Yeah.
Neil Gem.
Yeah, Neil's taking his officer duties to classic.
Yeah.
High passion for that.
How'd you enjoy survival?
It's fun. I like it.
You kind of cranked.
I feel like I still have no idea what I'm doing. But, I mean, it works, I guess.
I guess it doesn't matter.
It makes me feel really good about myself when you are literally parsing and saying you don't know what you're doing. You're just talented.
Can I say? Just built div.
I need to ult a tank, dude. I'm losing my mind.
Bro!
He just blew up.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Is this guy wearing cloth gear?
His name is Kaboom, so he did blow up.
He just whispered me, man, you fucking
Man.
heal. No heal. I'm
not losing my Spy Masters, man. I'm running outside.
He said he's a nug.
Ain't no way I'm losing these Spy Master stacks.
Oh. Our guy's
release.
just not even playing the game.
I'm just leaving the instance. Bye.
Okay. Good thing Neil has a 10 necrotic wake too.
Never invite anyone for Ragnaros again. There's a lesson.
I learned my lesson.
Life lessons being learned in real time. Thank you for making me not a shit ice mage. Now I'm just mediocre. Happy to hear that, Cosmic Pookie. Happy to hear that.
Rudy, are you there? Oh, Ragnaros healer. Can't do that.
GS Blizzard Orb. It's definitely
I want
Orb
to play
and
Survival
Blizzard.
Hunter, but I
in
feel
that
like I'm
order.
a tank.
There it is. Tank prison.
Tank prison with leather boots.
Do I trust this healer who's from Prodmore? Okay. Don't worry, Tel. I'm trying to get my tank friend to come join. And then you were free from tank prison. And you won't have to go for liquid splits.
You've been getting that guy trying to get that guy to join for like 3 years.
It's a process.
Yeah, he's chained. He's tied down.
His guild might blow up, is honestly why.
Yeah, well, it should have blown up like 5 years
I think
ago.
so too, man.
It's been blowing up for 10 years. It's doomed.
Yeah, if it
I
was
guess you're
I
just in
didn't
tank
know.
prison then. Get a win.
Anyone
Get
who
a
like doing
brewmaster,
5
let's go.
masks? Yeah, why are they doing? So can anyone explain why we're getting horrific visions back? What's up with that?
I don't even know what that is.
Because
Isn't
they
it?
always need to add some casual content that all the casuals hate, and then the good players feel forced to do, and they also hate it, and then they pat themselves on their back and said they get made content.
Like I can't think of like anyone who's like, fuck yeah, horrific visions. I love that shit.
It's just another chore.
Yeah, this shit sucked.
The best part was like you could fail to like horribly dumb shit.
Yeah. It's in my guide. Watch my Frost guide. But Orb is basically like, unless you're already casting the Glacial Spike, or you have like the Cone of Cold combo, even then, honestly, Orb is pretty much your highest prio. Like in AoE, it's just always Orb. That's, by the way, that's true for like all the different playstyles, all the different target counts. Just like always Orb, highest prio. That's why getting Orb resets is so egregious, because it's so high prio that like the only thing that would outweigh it is like if you're currently casting a Glacial Spike and you're about to flurry it or something
I
like
need
that.
these two timelines side by side. Two roadmaps.
So yeah.
So Mop is releasing around the end of Thor Within, it looks like. 11.25.
So like late 2025? Or when?
Yeah, like autumn. They have it on. They have like the actual picture for Mop on spring, but then it says pre-patches in summer, and then dungeons and raids are in autumn.
Hated playing Glacial Spike in BFA. Hope they somehow make it a more fun talent. I actually like GS. It's just that I don't like the other stuff. Look at Queen. It seems like Frost is insane. Yeah, no on boss damage though. Just good at pad.
Wait, Taylor, you're on your way back from PT?
But people are moving to Lust in that fight too, so like that favors Frost.
Did you get cupped at PT, or did you go somewhere else for
So
that?
depending on when you Lust,
I
it
got
might be
cupped,
ready to
grape,
play Frost from the start.
Zapped.
Does cupping actually work? I've always wanted to try it.
It feels nice.
What exactly are you going for? I know you have a fucked up shoulder, but what from?
Yeah, so they think it's thoracic.
People lust to pull, or they'll lust earlier in P3.
Outlet syndrome. So like a nerve or blood vessel in my like kind of like neck, shoulder area is like compressed, and it's like causing pain.
The earlier lust in P3 is
How
like
did
bad
that
for
happen?
Arcane.
Does it have to do with posture?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I think it's
But P2 is getting so short now that like your cooldowns, it's like so fucked. You basically have to hold your cooldowns in P2.
Alright, surely this tank won't fail me. I believe. He's from... I don't know where he's from.
Cupped these
I'll get
nuts.
What was that, Rob?
Just what I just said was game related, wasn't
Oh,
about
okay.
that.
Yeah. But yeah, I went from like working out a ton to like sitting in my PC, and before like the sitting in my at my PC was like balanced out by working out, and then I just didn't for like a year.
You have a standing desk?
And yeah, I do.
Recommend.
I have a standing desk and I
you
sit
actually
at
utilize
it the
it.
whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I do stand
I
sometimes though. Sometimes it's a stand up.
I just make it a thing to myself, like whatever I'm doing, like not game related stuff, like if I'm doing work or coding or I don't know, even doing research for WoW fights and stuff like that, I make sure I stand at the desk, and then whenever I'm playing is when I sit. Otherwise, stand.
Yeah.
You just get into that habit. But recently, it's a whole lot of sitting because it's a lot of playing. I don't know how LD raids standing up. That's fucking insane to me.
Why?
I've done keys standing up, break standing up. So
Standing desk is best though if you're like playing for a really long time, because like you start getting sleepy and you need to keep playing. You just stand up.
I feel
Can't
like when I
fall asleep
stand up,
standing
I
up.
can't like my motor skills on my keyboard and mouse are not the same.
the walking pad and playing is a good bit.
Yo, I'm gonna get
Especially
one
when you
of
have
being an influencer.
monitor arms that aren't strong enough to support the wobbliness, and so you're
Good morning.
it's like you're playing on
GM.
while driving a car or something.
Awesome, you have a standing desk?
No,
Rawson
I
probably
want that.
plays laying down,
I do not. What does that mean?
lounging. That's the AUG playstyle, man. Leaning all the way back.
It's fucking crazy.
Eruption, eruption, eruption.
It's fucking crazy. So much AUG.
I used to.
TikTok that's relevant here.
I used to
So
play
much AUG.
WoW whenever I was like laying on my fucking like on the ground on a laptop.
I used
with
to do
the
that when I used
backup.
to play.
Dude, that posture is so
games.
bad for your spine. It's actually insane.
Yeah, I don't
Exactly how he plays, Tyler.
Yeah, it's literally how Rawson plays, right?
With his feet up, dangling his feet, like kicking them.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That's
You guys are complete Uggs.
and then he gets like all the people he wants his Evan Might on. He like does a little celebratory foot kick in the air.
Just fucking
Wait, when he's
singing to
angry?
himself.
All good. Not a real class.
He's angry, starts
according to
thrashing
Tell.
his feet around.
This is how AUG players play, right here.
Oh, Rawson, want you keys?
Feet kicking in the air in the background.
Fucking Tell. Crazy.
I don't think I sound like that.
You sound like that. I don't think I sound like that. Speaking of keys, where the fuck are you?
I'm driving home, man.
Oh, okay. How's your cupping?
Good.
You get cupped?
Yep.
Your key, Neil.
You may not like it, but that's what peak AUG performance looks like.
Streaming you can, Rudy. Sorry, I don't know if you set it up.
Alright, yeah, I can wait.
I mean, you could do it now. I'm at DPS. I'm an unimportant, getting carried by 2 fucking 635 DPS.
No, I need to judge your gameplay.
Yeah, you can do that too.
No way!
I'm gonna fucking blow up, man. This is why I don't play this shit.
Dude, how is this so bad?
What happened?
Oh my
We've
god.
had 2 tanks in a row that have 4 POV, the first pull Necrotic Wake.
Mouse over.
Just walk in and fucking eat the dirt.
Walk out.
Do I lose? No, surely not.
Dude, do I even fucking release? Like, I don't even know if I want to
I don't know,
continue.
he's living right now. Dude, the rotation's fucked up because I died, okay? Don't judge.
They're just dead again! I'm fucking leaving.
Dude, I'm going to blow up.
Mouse over him, quick.
I'm going to fucking actually blow up. Do
you think he's a
So you
windwalker?
don't do mousefield
Yeah.
content, Russell?
Holy. Dude, this is why I quit playing AUG, man. I couldn't stomach it, Rossum. It got to me, man. And now it's so fun to be on the other side of it, actually.
Bro called me a prez and I'm off-specking.
It's true. You did play Prez for our first kills. He's off
Holy-
spec. Oh my god.
I'm an off-spec.
Dude, I can't. I actually can't. Are you guys still going?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just hanging outside. Dude. I can't, man. Whenever I see someone floor rug that first pull, like, it just makes me immediately give up all hope in
And
the
there,
key.
I mean, yeah, but also, isn't it the hardest pull for them?
I mean, like,
But
press
like, you
your
could also
fucking buttons.
shoot.
Like,
yeah.
what do you mean?
Am I going full crit? I just have a bunch of crit pieces.
No. Clearly,
going
that means
full
that
crit.
you meant to go it.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I chose to have a 626 ration on deck and a fucking
Yeah.
619
That's what that means.
Queen Ansarek ring. I chose those things.
Yes. There's no way this is the pull.
I mean, you saw what happened when we pulled last time.
See, this is the problem. They floor rug the first pull, and then they're so scared the rest of the key that they just do like one mob at a time.
It sucks, but at least it gets timed. Or this will get timed.
No, that's not worth it.
Probably not. Oh, I'm so dead here.
Your ascension is complete.
We're pugging it right now, and it's been not good.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't like
Roll
the
the
theme for
first.
the next
I
raid.
pulled aggro.
See?
Dude,
You
I'm
developed
done.
That's what I said too.
That's like not on point.
How
I
do
think
you
it
lose,
looks-
dude? How do you lose aggro on a boss whenever you pull it? Just
Bro, it's gonna
fucking
be a whole
taunts,
raid.
man.
It's gonna be a whole raid like Siegecrafter Black Fuse.
Yeah, how do you not pull with
Yeah,
Tom?
surely.
Holy fuck,
Not that you
dude!
guys
Why
would
are
know what
pug
that is.
tanks like this, dude?
Oh, I know
It's
what it is.
crazy.
That's the mop boss.
Surely
Jesus
it'll be
fucking
that,
Christ,
not
man.
A boss of fucking like.
Raids.
Yeah.
Reset
And not a
boss.
boss that like not a raid of 8 gimmicks in a row.
Guys,
None of the other guys like memeing on me. What the heck?
We could also just. not
I'm walking
continue,
outside
fine.
the instance. This is a walkout angle. I've seen enough.
I was the first hunter on my own to solo belts, Tell. I'm just saying.
Yeah?
If they
Yep.
bring back belts, you know who's doing it.
Goat.
Oh my god.
Guys, we one cleared last night. Kind of crazy.
We need a tank bad. When's the Rav tanking arc starting, man? When's Og becoming a tank spec, man?
Why do you all fucking hate me? Like, what happened?
Dude, we're not even talking about you. Not everything's about you, man.
You
we
want
just-
to make Og a tank spec? You want me to fucking
yeah, because
blow
we
up?
all have evokers.
Yeah, Og
right?
tank spec is sick. That would be so much better than what they gave
They
us.
just want someone to tank Ross. And Og
Dude,
is
I
like
think
the new
Rav,
spec.
I think
that
Rav might
should-
be a good tank.
Yeah, you'd
Oh,
be a
God.
sick tank, dude.
Oh god.
Who, me?
Rossum would be a sick tank.
Oh, Rossum would be.
I was thinking Rav.
They
I
they
heard Telegon,
totally
like one shot answer arc last
they
night.
they totally baited us into thinking Og was gonna be a tank spec though. Whenever it was about to come out.
I think Anstrack one-shot me.
Couple times.
Like, I mean, you were basically playing without a piece of armor.
I was gonna say, do you think leather boots has something to do with that, or?
Wait, did that happen? That actually happened.
Yes, he did the entire night last night. He was playing with fucking leather boots.
And last night, and last week.
Oh
You're
my
just
god.
looking stylish with your leather boots.
Dude, there's no way. Dude, what the fuck is my raid leader doing?
Yeah, dude, if it was anyone else, they would have been kicked off the roster.
Imagine a trial doing that.
We did have
anyone can
a
make a
rogue in our
mistake.
old guild that played without force set an entire prog night on the last boss. That was good.
I think raid leaders might be cursed. I had a raid leader wear cloth gloves on Boomkin for like.
We had a
Wait, I
boomkin
actually had
using
a
a fishing rod as a weapon for like an entire prog night. That was pretty cool.
I had a raid leader that literally played with the Stormwind cloak on. the
Oh
entire
yeah,
night.
that's pretty common to like storm
Yeah,
stormwind cloak
that's
or orc
happened a bunch.
cloak. Yeah, that one happens a
It's
lot.
just so funny. And they were a tank, and they were just fucking floor POV.
You're
Tanks are so
told
privileged, man.
to
They
come
don't even
learn
realize
from
that their
me.
gear's wrong until
Welcome.
after.
Hopefully, we'll actually get to do a key eventually. The pug
Alright.
life has been really rough today.
Rudy stream. I can help you, I guess, while we're waiting for tanks to sign on. I don't know. I'm depressed.
What am I streaming?
Guys, is it
Your game.
gym then nap or nap and then gym?
It's nap and then nap.
I mean, neither is a good answer, right? Because you go to the gym, you come back, you're not gonna be able to sleep. If
Yeah,
you
it
sleep
does.
But if you
now,
sleep,
It's
it's
faster.
like
you
cooked
groggy
and you
to go to
don't
the
want
gym,
to.
yeah.
Exactly, it's cooked. So I'm thinking
Like,
it's
it's
nap.
whatever you want more, right?
I'm
Do you want
thinking
to
it's
nap?
nap and then take stimulants and then go to the gym.
No, it's go to the gym, take stimulants, and then nap.
Ooh, I could do that too.
I love a good stimulant
I haven't
nap.
had a good chug a Diet Coke and fucking crash out.
Damn, fucking Pat lunched your ass in the AUG cord.
Well, I gotta click that.
Oh fuck.
Is the AUG cord an actual like separate Discord? Or is it just the Evoker Discord?
I was just the Evoker, but the AUG channel.
You know why?
Dude, why is Pat in the Evoker Discord? Pat is everywhere, man.
Pat's in every Discord.
I swear that guy just
Pat is like the most Discord, like
He's
the
a
highest
Discord
used Discord.
spirit.
Something about Rav wanting to lunch me makes you want to end it all.
Also, anytime you type something in Radar, if no one responds, Pat will respond with a GIF.
It's great. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord. Oh, you're here, BB.
Okay.
There's some insane ugging going on. It's crazy because the AUG experts in the Discord are actually complete Uggs.
Pat's posting it.
The Pat posts.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
the
the
dev
opposite of a
experts are
Pat
fucking giga chads.
The AUG experts are like quote unquote experts are surely just like
No, we love all of
The
them, but the
experts are awesome.
dev experts are definitely giga chads.
Why is that? Because you're there?
No reason. Wait, what the fuck? Zephyrus is an AUG expert. He's good. We love Zephyrus. He also has goated UI stuff.
Isn't Zephyrus playing DK this year?
Might be. Could be. I mean, it's not very good. I mean, like, all things considered, this is like one of those tiers for AUG where you
This
have
is the
to really
worst
put in
AUG.
the fucking work, and it's not good.
There.
You have to really
not good
try.
on the M boss.
He's playing a Nog on, or he's playing Evoker on their prog. He's streaming it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what guild
Zephyrus
he's in.
is?
Making shit up for sport?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought he was playing DK.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
I'm just playing
blocked. I don't know.
How's Growl's guild doing? Are they still on Silken?
Yep.
How many pulls deep are they?
I don't know if I want
There's
to
no
know.
way they're still on Silken.
I'm assuming we're talking about the same person. That's the Australian guy, right?
Zephyrus is European.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking someone else.
Are private logging.
They're private logging. They're Silken Court prog. Ain't no way.
Mhm.
Who is?
Yummy TV.
Oh,
Wait, are they progging right now?
I mean, I don't know about right now, but
Oh,
they're still
not,
on Silken.
Wait, no, they're not private logging? It's just
Fucking run, you
WoW
man.
progress is stupid and doesn't want to tell me, so I have to go check Raider.io.
Okay.
Because like if you go to their prog page on logs, it just doesn't show.
That's weird.
Keys do we even have?
214 is how many Raider.io says, but I
Guess
have
we're going
a feeling it's
Dawnbreaker
not real.
next.
I feel like that's low because I
Yeah.
remember like 2 weeks ago he tweeted that. Oh, actually, no. I did see on that podcast that they like lost the tank again or something.
Yeah, they lost the tank. Apparently, the ranged players that were baiting the webs and ranged also left or got kicked. I don't know which one, and they got new ones.
That's got to be a lot of fun.
I actually like unironically listened to the podcast last night to try to when they started talking, or like I think it was last week's episode. The one
Yeah,
that they
I
started
listened
talking
to
about Tell.
one of those. Yeah.
And they're basically saying that Tell was just sucking his own dick.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. I
happened?
feel like he wouldn't have said that if he had killed Ansarek already.
Yeah. He's green with fucking
Silken.
envy.
Or even Silken. If his guild had killed Silken, I don't think he would have said that.
It's a self-report. Green with envy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're streaming, Rudy. There you go. Do you have LVI loaded still?
Yeah.
Okay. You can just click lock for now. And then go to your add-ons.
What are you guys setting up?
Rav UI. And just disable
Rav UI? What's
LV
Rav UI, dude?
I don't want to know what Rav UI is.
Is
No,
it like
it's literally-
LDUI?
Okay, man.
No. I just recreated atrocities stuff in shadow unit frames. when I was
LBUI
doing
is the
my
best
frame
meme,
issue.
I think.
My shit's just
You download
Just
LDEUI
loads
and your
up.
computer just blue screens
You
instantly.
probably disable Trusty UI too at the top.
I'm like getting straight right now. I'm not even talking.
Any UI conversation goes this way.
Like all 4 of those?
No. Keep everything, or you can disable. Yeah, just keep. Yeah, hit media as well. Keep media on.
Okay.
Just try that for now. Just atrocity off and LVUI off.
Oh,
And
I gotta
you can
turn.
get bartender actually as well, unless you want fucking WoW action bars.
Yeah, I'll get that eventually. Or
Yeah.
What are we turning off?
My
He's
brain.
converting to shadowed uniframes because his frames are really bad.
Oh.
No, he's converting to what Rav called Rav UI.
Oh no.
Alright, Tal, I need your opinion. Is it nap and then gym or gym and then nap?
Great. Slash SEO.
It has to be gym and nap.
Really?
Yeah.
But like
What
after
did you
I
say?
go gym, there's no way I'll be able to.
Slash.
Dude,
tired
when
are you?
I mean, when I would go to the gym, I would feel fucked afterwards.
I mean, you feel fucked, but like not fatigued, like fatigued, but not like sleepy.
I mean, I would just lay down in bed and rest.
Anthrax.
Wait.
reference.
It's crazy that I see a 1 blocked message in that Discord.
On
What?
your thing. Is it
You
me?
got blocked, buddy?
Yeah, of course I instantly block you. Why would you post that in there, huh? Blocked, idiot.
It's advanced.
GG.
I promise
It's
I
on the
won't
page
play
on the
Og
email,
on
right?
Answering. Oh.
Layout manager. And then go. the message
Everyone
TXT I
ignore
sent you.
Rav. All good.
Yeah, the message.txt I sent you. Download that and copy that entire file and paste it in there.
How's login?
Lost Ark until I have to do keystones.
How accurate are the racial sims
the
in Bolt
art?
Mallet? As accurate as
I was
the
on
profiles
Warcraft
running them.
stream. Why is there music?
It's an orchestra.
And sweet on.
Wait, Pelagon, log on. We need tank.
Oh, I don't know.
So it depends on which spec.
I don't know.
But what you looking at, Mage? It's
Okay.
probably pretty accurate.
Okay, now you need to go to.
Probably about as accurate as it can be.
your Weak auras.
Yeah,
How much you got
this looks
gambling
right.
this stream? What the
This is wearing best in slot though.
Go to.
Yeah, this is
search
right.
Position controller
I'll be got fucked. Ah.
under essentials. Yeah. Go to custom options. Slash frame stack real quick.
Like in game?
Yeah, in the chat. Just slash frame stack and then hover over your target, hover over your player like health bar at the bottom. SUF unit player. Okay. You can slash frame stack again to turn it off. So where it says LVUI underscore player, change that to under frame name, right? The frame name LVUI player. Yeah. You had your cursor on it.
I have 26 rating echoes. Holy
Above
shit!
it, the frame name. Yep.
Might
that.
save those.
Highlight that
That'd be good flight zones next year.
and replace it with SUF unit player, like I typed in or whisper.
All right, it's nap time. I'll catch you later.
And click OK.
Do you guys think there's a cap on restored coffer keys?
Wait, frame stack again, real quick. It might be lowercase player.
Really not.
I wonder if they'll up the delve loot next year and you can just run like
Hover over your
4
phone.
delves every day forever.
Okay, player's lowercase.
Yeah.
I've stocked up 26 of those resonant echoes or radiant echoes. I'm gonna get so many Valor stones.
Okay.
Next patch.
Now, right above that, where it says entry 1, right? It's like a drop down. Go to the next one. Entry 2. Can you summon a pet?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's Frost. You don't get to control him though, right?
No.
Frame stack and hover over your pet's health bar at the bottom left. I think it's like Hess unit. Yeah, okay, it is that. You can unframe stack and go back to your weak words.
Okay, I think I see. So I'm just gonna do that with pet instead.
Yep. You're there. No, you're already there.
Oh.
You're already on it. You just change it.
What was it called?
S2F unit. SUF capital U for unit. And then pet lowercase. Okay. There you go. And then go to entry 3, and this one's gonna be the target. You're just gonna be the same thing. SUF unit target.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed with healing properties. Let's stock up while they're...
Alright, if you close out of that, now your frame should actually like be correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Now you have your... You're gonna have to kind of do this on every class you actually play. But just open up your recourse.
Let's go.
Go to Essentials, Defenses, and Mobility. You have it right there. Scroll down.
Conversation initiated.
Okay, so you see how frame LVOF player is what it's attached to?
Yeah.
Type in SUF, or SUF unit player.
Okay.
Yeah, and then go to utility bar, which is the one under that. Yep. I think you need to do the same thing. Oh, dummy anchor player. Oh, I guess you don't have to touch that. I wouldn't touch it. Hit escape.
Ah!
Hit escape.
I just
There,
right
open it
clicked.
back
I
up.
think that's good.
Yeah, you didn't touch it. That's fine. Weak aura is dummy. I have to have... Okay. Now search in the search bar dummy. Okay. I'll just write the code and then send it to you. Okay. On recourse. Select code right there. Custom anchor. You see that?
Yeah.
You can hit expand.
Bum, bum.
You can
Bug
just
Rashanan to not be
delete all
attackable?
that, and then
Probably,
what I just
yeah.
sent you in your DM.
Sounds like
There
it
you
would
go.
be a bug, yeah.
That's that. Okay, now you go to weak auras, go to your DK specifically. Like your DK auras. Open up the drop down. No, like the plus on the weak aura group.
Oh.
Go to top. I think it's top bar. Yeah, an LVO
Yeah, all
player.
the defenses.
Yeah,
It's not
so
open
LVO
yet.
Player. Same thing, right? SUF unit player.
Okay.
Cancel some rares. Yeah, Mage is always like that.
Okay, and then
It's always
you
the
have
problem with
group
Mage.
stuff. Is that always there? I don't.
I
looks
no,
like-
I changed that, so
So that's like you don't need to touch that, is what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that
yeah,
like where you
it'll
normally
just-
have it?
Yeah, it just sits there. It's not like attached to anything.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna have to do the same thing with your shaman, obviously, whenever you hop on that.
Yeah.
There is Mage. Okay, search up target cast bar. Scroll down. Once again, it's gonna say LVO target. Just make that SUF unit target.
If you can't do anything about it, or wait, sorry, you're asking about Mage solo. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta play better. The only way you can solo as a Mage is just by doing more damage.
The last one is really kind of
and just trying to kill it before it kills you. You can use your defensives better, but it's really just about outputting as much damage as possible. And yeah, Mage just sucks at solo. Like, that's just how it is.
SUF.
If you're coming from another class, you're gonna have a rude awakening.
General.
Because other classes have a much easier time soloing.
Hit lock frames real quick.
Yep, welcome to Mage.
/ frame stack. You see the boss frames on the right? Hover over just one of them.
They also like to make mobs not slowable, which is annoying, but you can play Frost if it is slowable, and that helps a lot.
Okay, let me type it real quick. SUF, header, boss, unit.
I appreciate all the help you gave me a couple weeks back. I wound up getting 95 Parcel Sickram from it. Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
You can cancel out of that now if you want. Actually, keep that lock frames. I'm gonna try this. / weak core. You can just close Shattered Unit Frame, like the bottom right. So go to boss debus. So like take 1 for example. And then, so you see how it says LVUI boss health bar on the anchor?
Here?
Yeah, hit choose. And just click boss number 1 on the right. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, cool. So you could just do that
You could do it like
instead.
that too, yeah. But honestly, probably the easier way now is like now you've done that, is just copy what the text is inside of the frame. Just copy that, and then go to the...
Bum, 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 bum. Control R. Have you changed your update rate on details and playthrough? Because that's probably going to make a bigger impact than anything else. All right, let's turn this in. Get another key. Boom. What's my rep looking like? Almost 24 and everything. Ooh, shiny. What the fuck? Ooh, we get a bee soon. My wife just came back from the grocery store, and apparently there's someone who was like shoplifting and got caught out by the guards, and then the dude just whipped his dick out. As you do.
Okay.
Yeah. Just normal stuff happening.
Oh, did Neil get off?
Ah. Yeah, your shit's fucked. You just gotta leave the raid. If Rashannon's stuck like that. Gotta leave the raid for like 30 minutes and then come back. Domi with the sub, bless you. Thank you.
Bless you.
How sure are we? 50-50.
I don't even know if we're doing a key, to be honest. I don't even know what to tell he's deafened.
There's no way to know why it happened unless you could go ask a Blizzard dev. It would only be speculation. Even they probably wouldn't know. They'd have to figure out the diagnosis. If they knew why it happened, they would probably just fix it. All right, giveaways opening now.
Is that normal that there's no numbers on like the or
Oh, you might need to enable display cooldown text. Or like, so if you just go into your options and search cooldown, show number for cooldown. It's probably because you have that disabled when you're using LVI, because LVI puts
oh,
its
there
own.
you go. Yeah.
Giveaway is open now if you want to enter. See if Neil's coming back. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, what is not needed? Gotta replace Neil. Ravi there. Wait, what? Okay, so I need one trinket. Need an offhand. I have no offhands. Could craft offhand, but bracers would be better. Neck. Neck is the big one. Ravi there.
Dot.
Unlucky. Everyone's AFK.
Hell as old as time.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, Neil's not coming back. We gotta replace him.
Yeah.
Tell hasn't said anything, so I think he's full AFK.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna ask Domi if he needs keep.
Ooh.
Yes! Domi said yes.
Well.
There, I'm assuming that means... Yeah. have to do your Dawnbreaker. And hopefully you don't
Yeah.
break it.
Invite.
I don't think we can have full
Again in the city.
Need
All
a
good.
healer.
Yeah, healer.
Pat's like, all good, let me log on my rogue. I can heal. Alrighty, you and Demi can fight over who tanks, who heals. Or tanks and DPSs.
Pick you up, bro. I couldn't keep up with Lost Ark. It's too much.
It is a
It's
lot.
hard. That game's hard.
Gotta collect all the Makokos.
Yeah, just collect all the Makokos.
I have 50 million things to have to memorize what every card in my deck does. I so dumb. Triple the size of Altar Room.
Three, I'm promoting you. You have high IO.
I have high IO?
Rudy stream.
Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Rudy Toots.
Rudy cannot stream. His frames will suffer. I will
Hey, look,
stream.
that guy's a healer.
Rudy needs a better PC.
He does.
I can start a GoFundMe.
Oh my. GoFundMe PC edition.
What is that survival damage?
Where is I'd like a summon, potentially. But I'm on my way.
So they just announced that one BFA dungeon, right?
What do you say?
Motherload?
Yeah, Motherload. Yeah. Thematically.
Was that a good dungeon?
It's because there's already... How many legacy dungeons do they actually do? 3? 4?
It's at 3. It's at 3. It's at 3.
Well,
4.
yeah, they're gonna do 3, but they're doing 4. Or they're doing 3 because one of them's a
Because we get a new one.
dungeon.
Yeah. So we have 5 new dungeons, technically.
Yeah. Is Mara look good?
I don't know.
Is it a good dungeon? Was it a good dungeon?
It's okay. It's not terrible. So there it is.
There
Let me
was, there was,
some
there will be
VODs.
forever.
Let's see. Motherload. MBI.
I'm at the Dawnbreaker.
Motherload MDI.
Recover what tools you can.
Oh, there are 3 hunters. Hell no.
What are you yapping
Oh, Rev,
about, Pat?
what do you do about Omni CD?
What about it?
Well, I still have the atrocity.
It's
Maybe I'll
fine.
just.
I mean,
it's not fine.
I was gonna say, I think I made the party frames to be able to fit it. It just might be misaligned. You might have to align it.
Okay, I'm just gonna disable it for now.
Yeah, you just might have to play around with the positioning for it. But I did make it, so it does fit. At least I remember.
Yeah, just like auto didn't anchor.
It's because it doesn't auto anchor. That's why. It's actually like just positioned.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not dynamic.
The Dawnbreaker.
Oh, are you talking about like the CDs? Or like people's CDs? Like not
Yeah.
attaching? Oh, you just open Omni CD and it should give. I think it's like defaulting to LVY on the attach point, but we can sort it out later. Or actually, it's Omni CD.
Yo.
Yo. dungeons, position, add-ons. And it's probably selected on UI instead of auto or SUF. I'll send a screenshot. It's probably like this. That you need to
The only thing that's not anchoring, so like the defensives and stuff is anchored, but the major cooldowns like AMZ and stuff.
That's not anchored. That's literally just
so I just
needs
gotta
to be moved. You probably just need to move the party frames to fit in the gap, or move Omni CD. Probably moving the party frames to fit the gap would be easier.
One second, I just need to check some trades out.
Just let me know whenever you're ready.
I'll just go with these trades.
Are we all ready?
Ready.
Yeah, I was just moving this. Alright. Oh, that's not right, but fucking.
5, 4.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna
3,
take fine tuning because I only played it
1.
with it for a day.
With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
My bigwigs bars were just on my character.
With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
Again. What is this you tweeted? You tagged me in.
What did I tag you in?
Tagged me oh no, Tyler tagged me. Everyone's the same fucking dumb name.
What do you mean it's Tylo?
Why are we getting fucked up out here?
It's a dot.
Look at the open there. Look on the link.
I'm gonna die.
Look it open.
So what did they announce?
Basically,
goblins. A new raid, the goblins is the next patch, and housing.
The
Wait,
raid
next patch is
housing?
housing?
No, next expansion.
Housing's next expansion.
Sounds cool.
And they just announced eight boss raid, and the last boss.
What's 8 boss?
Yeah, Gallowix last boss.
Gallowix?
Gallowix.
Is
Did
he
you
the
ever fight?
is he the
Have you ever
fat
fight
one?
Gallowix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Is that on theme with the expansion? I guess,
It's
right?
not.
It's not though.
I mean,
I
we'll
thought it
see,
was
we'll
like-
see. I don't know what goblins have to do with the expansion. Maybe they just snuck up on the fucking underground.
Whatever, bro.
As long as
Hopefully
it's
it's
cool, right?
good.
It looks like a cool theme. Like I like the theme, like the mech.
Honestly, I'm down for something not void. Everything's fucking been void.
I love
no void, no
Yeah,
bugs.
but like the last like fucking 20 raids have been void, bro.
Too much
So
purple.
it's cool.
Too much purple. Are you excited for classic? There we go.
Not fast.
Your
I have a spy master here. I'm gonna hold it there for a little bit.
Episode.
Oh, you should tell Teddy that. Tell Teddy that.
Should tell him.
The episode of what?
Catch up. Yeah.
Your ascension is complete. Your ascension is complete.
27 guilds killed. That's right. That's right. Boss is dying.
the inn as a foothold, and a lieutenant leads them.
Your ascension is complete.
Boom, double icicle.
On the town and their commander.
Your ascension is complete.
I'm gonna stay with the circle, by the way. I'm sure you guys have been there.
EKPs will be banned in the new WoW class.
Keeps getting me over the thing, man.
Wait, they're banning GDKP?
In the classic.
Oh shit, that's crazy. W Blizzard?
Saved Merildon, champion. We'll drive the remainder of this shadowy lot from
I feel like that's a step closer to banning like what we do though. Hmm.
No, GDKPs are way more toxic than
Yeah,
classic
GDKPs
than
are
regular
insane.
sales are.
Literally cannot beat a GK, like the guy that's just coming into GKP with all the boss. Like the amount of gold I need to have in Wrath to be competent in GKPs was too much. Cannot fight.
At that point, you're going into it to make.
Yeah, but also like you don't have the gear to get it to them. Hard. That's why I didn't like if I wanted gear, I need to join a guild. But I couldn't join a guild without logs. Can't get logs though. I didn't have gold to buy gear and GDK.
Oh my god, I hate the alter time when this fight fucking turns you around. That's so annoying. I need a heal.
I get the sack.
Thank you.
You must pursue and drive them from Hallowfall. This darkness is deadly. The Lamplighter's blessing is safe.
Got us what? Yeah. Okay.
Dude, this RP is fucking ridiculous.
The favorite part about when GKP's gonna announce that they're gonna be banned is like the Discords. That's it. No matter what Blizzard says, we'll still keep it up. Don't worry, guys. That was the best.
It is.
That was it, Rudy.
That was good, yeah.
You've done it, champion. You've broken the unholy alliance between the Order of Night and Ajkahet. That creature of theirs has fled back to their queen. No doubt with tales of your fearsome heroism.
Here's a breakdown.
I'm sure your paths will cross again. But for now, enjoy your victory.
I re-rolled into another dawn if you guys want to do it. I have time for one.
Sure. What's this read? You going to the gym with some friends or something?
No, it's solo. I'm just being a bit lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy? Oh,
Well, I don't have raid today, so I could go whenever.
Didn't you hear? Doing another sale.
I think we're doing a passion heroic, right?
Passion heroic.
Yeah, that's probably what we're doing. I'm probably not going to show up. We'll see.
The later I go to the gym, it might affect it.
Okay. What's my M level? 635. About to be up though. About to fucking cash in. Why did I do that? I just blinked as soon as I got my mount. I gotta do a craft real quick.
I still gotta reset the dungeon.
Supply of goods for outlanders.
Thanks for a latest video, but what is the single target rotation with Spellslinger Mythic Plus build? I covered that in the video. You just use Ice Lance in Winter's Chill and for Fingers of Frost too. It's all covered in there. Same as Ray of Frost.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders.
There we go. Order fulfilled. Racers, new crest. 636. I need exquisite. God damn it. Those exquisite cloth. All right, 636 now. Exquisite cloth. Dawnbreaker again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Our airship engineers are running dangerously low on supplies.
Bum 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 bum. Here's the talents. Can't wait to see the comments on this. GDKPs will be banned in Fresh WoW Classic Hardcore servers. Oh, fuck yeah. People agree with me. I thought it was a hot take. I'm saying that's W's. I'm surprised. I thought people would be mad. That's great. Yeah, fuck that shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My bad.
With its complement of cannons,
For me.
Yo, hit us with that wind rush totem, Rev. Wind rush us. Yeah, boy. Oh. Oh. My mirrors ran out right there. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Okay, take. I've never been hit by that before. Didn't even know what that was. Rip Spy Masters.
Way to fucking pad on the little affix orbs.
What?
It said you just did 4 mil to the fucking...
It was Reaper's Mark.
Yeah.
I misjudged that flurry cooldown.
You guys have CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait here for a sec. Okay, now I'm going.
Your ascension is complete.
They tried to defile our faith. Instead, you have weakened their command. Ashes! There's a lieutenant in my house! Kill it!
Your ascension is complete.
Luckily, my daughter and her children are safe. You've weakened the commander and cleansed my home. Thank
So much flying in this dungeon, man.
They've taken the inn as a foothold, and a lieutenant leads them.
Your
I did not get out in time. I'm bad.
Next time. It's fine.
No, it's my fault. I was just greeting. Oh wait, that's real, right? Okay.
Saved Merildach. Drive the remainder of the shadow from No! They've set the force back up and retaken the Dawnbreaker!
Your ascension is complete.
That's enough.
What is that threshold?
Your ascension is
Five, four,
Oh, we have a big set of coolies here. Nice. flurry would be much appreciated here. Fucking hate Frost RNG, dude. Frost RNG is so bullshit.
We didn't die. Oh my god. It's like 0.3 away.
I haven't died to that recently in a while.
Oh, I died to it, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. So.
You've done it, champion. You've broken the unholy alliance between the Order of Night and Aj-Kahet. That creature of theirs has fled back to their queen. No doubt with tales of your fearsome...
I had one death, but other than that, it was like identical. And I'm just like minus
the
200.
healer got?
200k DPS.
No,
between
I got
these
the
two.
crit haste one.
It's so stupid, dude. This game is so bad.
No, unfortunately.
I
mean,
got the.
I'll
The other
take
one's
it if no
actually
one else
longer
wants it,
too. It's a
just 'cause,
longer dungeon.
It's a higher track than the one I currently have.
Okay, be right back.
I'm in Donegal.
I'm pretty sure preheat. Probably really don't need it.
No, I don't need it. I have the verse mastery one from last dungeon. I forgot to ask.
Thank you. I think we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, same.
Catch you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, is the raffle done? Let's see. What is the status on the raffle? Not sure. Rigged? I haven't even pulled it yet. Yeah, too early. Okay, so let's see. Checking the boss. Or checking the bot, I meant. Giveaways. Oh my god, there's only 15 people entered into this raffle. Dude, your chance of winning is so high right now if you enter. Holy fuck. You're actually very, very likely to win this, I feel like. Roll it now? Quickly! Here's all the people in it. I mean, like, there's not that many people. You have an extremely high chance of winning today. Extremely high chance. All you have to do to enter is just type !giveaway in the Twitch chat. You gotta do that quick, though. I'll give you just a little bit more time. I'm gonna enter, dude. If I win this, I'm gonna laugh. If I win it, I'm gonna give it to someone of my choosing. All right, we're gonna close this up. If I win rigged, yes. True. Absolutely true. Okay. Let's go ahead and close it up. Last call. Closing entries in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's pick our winner. You have to be in the chat to win. So even if I pull a winner, could be someone else. Santa Cruz wins. If you win rigged, that's what you meant to say. I know you're here because you were just talking. Not rigged. All right. Congratulations. Hold on. I'll DM you real quick. If you saw my 1, 2, 3, let me know. Just respond back. Okay, I think this is the code. Actually, no, I don't think. I know this is the code. There you go. All right, it's in your DMs. No raid tonight. I'm going to wrap it up here. So that's it for today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow there'll be more raffles. Also, you can enter by commenting on my YouTube video. !win for more details on that. Go check out my new Frost guide. Expect more Mage content soon. I'm going to make a video bitching about the current state of Mage very soon. And, yeah, expect more guide content on the way too. Just, you know, keep your eyes peeled. If you want to know when I'll be live next, just click the follow button. That's the best way to know. And other than that, I hope y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye, everyone. Fire buff? Yes, please. Okay, bye-bye.